Welcome into Ale and Axes. This will be our bi-weekly show here of Sky King's Tomb. And we got a group of dwarves here and one gnome. And let me look. You want to look up dog. I don't know if you could just buy a dog. That might...
I don't know. I'm just saying, like the dogs are good to have. You can stick them on people. Good for chasing down little things.
I think they gave that up. You know?
Okay, well.
You know, when they just made it so you have animal companions? Guard dog is 2 silver. How does this work command-wise? Okay. You gotta successfully command an animal using nature.
Never mind. I'm not a nature guy.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
All
move
right.
along.
Alright, so you guys are all sitting at the breakfast table, drinking your little beers. And as you guys are sitting here, you see the door open up. And I think a couple of you took the backgrounds for this adventure. Which I think some of you would know who this is. You see a gnome with crystalline hair shimmers in the common room light. And practically quivers with her excitement as she makes her way over to your guys' table. She kind of runs her hand along the wall and all the tables as she walks through the place. And she goes, "Oh, it's so old." She pipes up as she pulls a taller chair to the table and takes a seat. "That's what I love about High Helm. The history isn't just in the books, it's in the stone." And she kind of looks at you all with like the shimmer of awe. Before she kind of palms her forehead with her hand and goes, "Oh, sorry, I'm Rhea, a curator in preservation and resident scholar of the occult for Clan Tolar. It's a delight to see new faces, especially those taken in the Sky Citadel for the first time." And I think, does anyone have their back? Can you guys open up your backgrounds? I think Yoren. And did Rag? Did you take? No, you're a Slayer. I think it's just Jorgen.
I'm connected to Rhea.
Yeah.
I hunt undead.
As soon as you were just got there, I'm like, "Yep, that's my connection."
Yep. And she looks, smiles, and gives you like a little knowing wink. Well, perhaps you'll have an opportunity to take in High Helm a second, third, or fourth time, as I understand it. You're all here for important celebration, collaboration, and camaraderie within the fine folks of Clan Tolar. But that's all scheduled for after the family festival, which isn't for a few weeks yet. Might be best because she kind of sniffs all of you. As I thought, Clan Tolar is about history, right? You can't just bring a bottle of wine as a gift for the host. No. You need to bring stories, and there's barely a whiff of narration between you.
I don't like your accuracy there, gnome.
She gives a little...
That's right.
Yeah. Most dwarves aren't really into fishing. Mainly because they don't see a lot of water. They avoid it. Unless they're taking their daily bath, maybe. Well, you don't. For miners, the miners usually take daily baths, mainly due to the fact of all the dust. But not to worry though. High Helm's swimming with stories to be written and rediscovered. Clan Tolar's got your room and board covered, so that leaves you free to get into some trouble. And she kind of grins and wiggles in her seat. Trust me, it's fun. And as you guys are all sitting here, you could ask some questions. I got something in the book here that we could just, we'll say you guys asked for simplicity. But she is like reaching her fork around and eating off some of your guys' plates of your food.
I guard mine like I'm in prison. Being a tomb guard, we don't share our rations. We eat like corpse starch and shit, man. It's rough out there in the tombs. It's like the trenches, but worse. The enemy never truly dies.
Do any of you guys have any questions you would like to ask her?
Who the fuck does she think she is trying to take food off my plate?
Well, you see, where I was us gnomes, we just have one plate in the center of the table. We all eat off of that.
We don't have that.
Other than that gnome there, you can try that on her plate.
Well, I apologize. I didn't mean to be rude. Do you have any other questions for me?
Where's a good way to make some money in this town? If I gotta be here several weeks, I didn't bring enough money to survive.
Well, if you're looking to find some trouble in High Helm, oh gosh, where won't you find trouble? I mean, the Sky Citadel is safe enough, but everyone has their stories and misfortunes. She gestures with a fork at the half-full common room. Helps that your friends of Tolar, which should open some doors. Far better if you build your own reputations, though, as that'll open even more doors. So there's like a common room you guys could roll, like you can go like listen around. I'll share this picture too while I'm sitting here. This is that's what she looks like.
Oh, you an ugly little gnome.
It's not nice.
But it's true.
I'm about to say, it's accurate, man.
That's mean.
But they look at Helena, she don't look creepy like that. Like, what's up with you?
That's not
Why'd you got like a 5-head, bro?
Because she's an Orid gnome, so she's got earth traits to
so
her.
that just makes their forehead bigger?
Well, her hair is not actually hair, it's crystal. It's actually it's hardened rock. So that weighs on your head, you know?
She don't have dreams. She has movies.
Wait. I'm going to try to see if I can drum up some work for us. If we got to be here weeks, I'm going to see what's going on in town. We just got here, right? Like last night, got here late, woke up this morning, ate breakfast.
But I know it's probably going to be a perception for that, but could I use lore undead to try to find any jobs that have undead to do with them?
Alright, let me pull up my table here.
Because undead
think
is kind of like my thing.
actually, everyone gets just a roll a d12 here.
It's okay.
In the bar. So you want I could click roll for you guys, or you guys could just roll your own.
We're just trying to gather some info on
Just
the
roll a
town.
D12?
Yep, roll a d12, and I'll not everybody roll it once, because then I gotta.
Oh.
Okay,
So
nice, Zach. Great, you lazy bum. You can't roll another number.
Do you want me to roll another one?
Yeah. Wait, give me a second here. So Philip, you hear a rumor. You hear a rumor in the King's Crown. The antics of a bored cloud giant youth living at the Cloudspire Embassy has frazzled neighbors. Anyone who can discourage her pranks or keep her entertained would be a hero. Okay, 3. This is also in the King's Crown. There, Z. From young nobles to ambassadors in training, demand for language tutors and conversation partners have risen. Dramatically, a fluent speaker could make a good income and win influence friends.
Oh, I can't. I can barely speak my own language.
Alright, give me some more D12s here.
I think we gotta go kill us a young cloud giant, sounds like.
Entertain
I don't
the
care
clown
about
giant.
giants.
It said entertain, not kill.
It's entertain or discipline.
Is
Yeah, I
that?
don't know if murder is discipline.
It's a form of discipline.
Walker, are you in here? Did you actually
No, I
join?
think that's a bit more of like a form
I
of
did.
retribution.
Do you know who you're playing?
They got it coming.
Morgan.
Okay, so we got 2 champions.
I didn't know there was another one.
What's your divine cause, See?
Mine?
Forgiveness.
The paladin, the lawful good.
Son of a
I think
bitch.
it's justice.
Some bitch is gonna be scary.
Son of a bitch.
The retributive.
Yes, it's gonna be scary for me.
Are you also a retributive
Yes.
strike paladin?
Yep.
We need to stand close to each other.
Are those the ones that just attack all the time?
Yes, if
Yes.
someone swings,
Someone
they
gets hit by
yes, yes.
I use a maul. What do you use?
Dwarven battle axe.
Okay. Whew.
Dwarven war axe.
That would have been
War axe.
hilarious.
And two hands.
We also use the same. Oh, I use the two-handed hammer. I like the bigger hammer.
Okay,
We got a lot of
eight.
big weapon
1d12.
wielding mows in this.
Mine is D12.
okay. So,
Yeah.
Morgrim, you heard in Stone Breach, violent food poisoning incapacitated dozens at the Silver Cap Tavern, which has shut its doors until further notice. Its owner seems desperate for independent investigators to identify what afflicted her customers. I hope you guys are writing these down.
I'm remembering mine.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Stone.
Got some good
What was
notes.
it? Stone break.
Stone Breach.
Reach.
Breach.
Break.
Uh,
Potato.
Violent food poisoning incapacitated dozens at the Silver Cap Tavern, which has shut its doors until further notice. It seems the owner is desperate for independent investigators to identify what afflicted her customers. All right. Doc and Happy, I both need D12 from both of you guys. We got a 2 on the die. I go up. Okay. So, Doc, you hear in the King's Crown, fans of the sport Basculus are distressed because High Helm's star player Relkazi Stonefist departed on parental leave a month earlier than expected. With an intimate match against the old rival, the team is struggling to recruit a replacement. And 7. Okay, this is in Stone Breach, Happy. Miscreants have been sabotaging a local stable whose proprietor is increasingly convinced that supernatural forces are afoot. He seeks investigators to solve the mystery.
That's the one we want to go do. We got a paladin that says you need to do it. Supernatural sounds undeady.
And I'm going to give you this one just because it has to deal with water. And that feels like Happy would have found this out. Domesticated crabs have recently lashed out at passerbys in the depths. Their pearl-cased tenders seem eager for outside help, fearful that guards might just cull the offending crabs. So that's another big one.
Got rabies.
And
Rabies. It's crazy.
Yeah, they got rabies.
And we'll give you another one too. That way we have all of them. Because these lead to a different area. You guys didn't get no depths. A Cobalt youth recently disappeared, and some believe he entered the Black Noon Gauntlet. His community is desperate for his return and seeks someone to brave the gauntlet for a rescue.
That sounds like fun.
But
Maybe we should go brave the
I'm
gauntlet.
dead.
You don't know if it's undead. It just said.
You said supernatural. That's
I did not say supernatural.
Yes, you did.
The thing said supernatural.
Okay.
Supernatural is undead.
Okay.
We can supernatural, then go find the lost child.
Cobalt.
Exactly.
It is a kid. He's just young Cobalt.
Cobalt.
How about youth? That's a child call.
Yeah, but still, it's Cobalt, so, you know. No, I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
So undead is winning, is what I'm hearing.
So, like, are Cobalt's like a good race?
Yeah.
in Pathfinder now? Okay,
Yeah.
well then it's a kid. We should probably go try to find the kid first. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I'll go with majority rules.
But like, what if the supernatural undead break out and then we have like a zombie infestation on our hands?
Hey, I'm not arguing if everybody says we should go check out the maybe possible zombie infestation.
What about the food poisoning, guys? I feel like that's the most important for me.
I think we should
The
do the
dwarves got an iron gut. They'll figure it out.
Horrible. Okay, so which one are you guys going to? The stables, the inn, the water with the crabs, the gauntlet, or the sports game that Doc found out about? It's a sport team in need.
We need an athlete. And
Mine's more of a
Helen
betting
happily
tip.
step up.
The guy who has the next thing voted, bet against them because they're gonna lose.
They lost their best player. Bro.
Yeah, they lost their best player. So
Having a fucking baby. What was that guy thinking?
Don't you love the game?
Rapid return season.
Let's go do the gauntlet. I say.
Okay.
I always side
Alright.
with the doctor.
And so we're finding a baby Cobalt.
awesome. Let's go do the gauntlet.
Okay. So the PCs travel to the depths and inquire about a missing Cobalt youth. You quickly run into a young rat folk with tan fur and a furtive finger on the barrow's pulse, is what she says. And she'll tell you, my friend Frazzle Francis fancies himself a thief. He's got a good noggin and a good heart, but he's thought about joining the Black Noon. Would be a path for a good life. We all pitched alternatives, but he ran away recently. Almost certainly entered the gauntlet. Bad choice, and hasn't been seen since. Does anyone have underworld lore?
Have lore undead.
That's not what I asked.
It's the best I can offer.
Does anyone else have any lores?
I
Warfare.
don't think Cave Lord's gonna apply to this.
No. Okay. She could tell you. Let me scroll down here. Okay. So she first, when you ask about what Black Noon is, right? Because you guys are like, "What's that?" It's a thieves guild. They're the top thieves guild around here. Smuggling, extortion, theft, a little dabbling in violent crimes. They're at odds with the Sucran Swift Hands, but they keep the fighting out of sight, so the community annoys them. The Gauntlet is how the Black Noon gets new members. It's a long tunnel with like a bunch of different things that they have to do to try to get a coin. There's a single coin at the end that you got to collect and bring back. She will continue. Black Noon lets anyone enter to get one of their coins, and it doesn't lift a finger to help anyone who doesn't make it out. So there might be bodies along the way. Frazzle's been gone for a few days already. I don't think he's getting out without help. Maybe you could help and give him a little life coaching while you're at it. The Barrows don't have much coin to spare.
He's gonna be an undead that we gotta put down.
But I can get a collection going. You think he's dead already?
Probably.
From my experience,
Okay, so you asked what the gauntlet was. Sorry, I had to scroll a little bit further down. Used to be mining tunnels, but the Black Noons claimed them and converted them into a nasty maze. I've heard it's got traps and secrets, maybe some monsters. You better be off avoiding. But I've never been in there. Best you pack plenty of light and snacks. I prefer cheese.
I prefer to eat
you're coming with us?
Oh fuck no! I was just
I don't care what you prefer.
I was just stating a snack, asshole.
Well, I say we get ready and go down into the dark. I don't need light. How about you all? I mean, I can cast a light spell.
I have dark vision from being a Tomb Guardian.
What about the gnome? Don't dwarves get it generally?
Did we get dark vision just for being a dwarf?
I think that's how I got
Never
mine.
mind. I lied. I do not have a light spell.
Yeah, alright, yeah, we do get dark vision for just being a dwarf. I thought maybe I got it for the Tomb Guardian.
I guess I could replace one of my cantrips. It's browsing splash, dude.
Gives you temporary hit points. I'm gonna share this map with you guys. I'll put you guys on it, but this is more just like a battle map. If something happens, you guys will be fighting on this map. Otherwise, this is kind of more along the lines of Theater of the Mind.
It's like those video games where you walk in, all of a sudden you get sucked into a little battle arena.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like Pokemon.
Yeah.
We're gonna get down here and we're gonna find a Charizard.
No, you find a Geodude.
Oh man, Geodude. That would be. No, an Onyx. Onyx would be cool.
I don't know Pokemon.
I don't know Pokemon.
So this is kind of this uses what's as known in the business as infiltration points, which is kind of like a chase scene, right? So the way it works is I have a list of stuff, right? We have like I have different obstacles, and you guys got to pass them. When you fail, though, you get what's called an awareness point. So whatever is down here, you get so many points, something happens, right? So
like, if we just fail on purpose, we can farm experience.
yeah, but it's also really bad if you keep failing. There's like a party wipe, almost.
Oh, damn.
And also,
in the very first adventure, these guys are brutal.
Well, you skipped a couple things, so.
That is like a lot of fails. That's like, to be fair.
So the first thing that you guys kind of come down to is called the Confounding Passages obstacle, right? So you need 2 points as a group to pass this thing. And you can use cave lore, survival, or perception to find your way through these tangle of passageways.
Do I know if any of these is a better one to use? Like, would cave lore be better? Like a lower DC? Or I just gotta roll it?
Normally, the good thing, lores are always easier, Phil. But I will state, this works in the same way as chase rules work. So when you get to the next obstacle, Happy and Yor are out until other people have gone, okay? So, I didn't hear what you said, what? I can't hear you. You're very quiet, Happy. But you only needed 2 points, and you guys got them. With Happy and Yor, those are both successes. So you guys passed this obstacle with no awareness points. As you guys get down to the next obstacle here, you guys are walking down this tunnel, and I need whoever's leading. Who's on the front?
Who do we want to be in front, guys?
I can be in the front.
Okay, give me a perception check.
Can we walk 4 abreast like that? Because that's how we'll be walking. Like we own this joint.
Okay, so that's a infiltration point, Phil. As Doc is saying, we can walk 4 abreast. You see a visible tripwire. It is obvious seamed into the floor, and there, as you look around, there is projectile launchers, ports all over this tunnel.
We'll point that out to the party.
And you notice that these points of like the launchers, that's just like a hides the real trap. Dun dun dun. And then you notice there's actually some darts flingers nearby. So there's like obvious ones, you know, to make people go, oh, that's a trap. You avoid that, and then you step onto something, and then another dart hits you.
But we're gonna have our rogue Happy.
Okay. Well, Happy can't act this round because she acted in the last one. So it's got to be Morgan, Rag, or Doc. Your checks are acrobatics to try to flip through here, thievery, or athletics to just try to pick something up and run and have the darts slam into the...
I'm going to use athletics, and I'm going to just swing my hammer like helicopter style in front of me. You know, like they do in all them cartoons.
Just, woof, woof, woof. That's a success. So he's... I need one more check here of acrobatics, thievery, or athletics from Morg or Doc.
Can I use lore warfare and give him tips on how to swing his axe? Or can I use medicine? Or maybe perception? Or religion?
No.
What can I use?
Acrobatics, thievery, or athletics.
Man, I'm no good at any of them, and I'm the only guy that can go.
No, Morg can go too. Morgan can go as well.
I may add 3. That's my best one to do. So, I mean, I'll go if you want me to. Here we go.
Well, wait.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm
Too
just saying,
late.
He did it.
You did it.
I don't...
I'll give it a try, I guess.
Ah!
did the same thing the paladin did with my great axe.
Just... Oh, they're just making a wind tunnel.
Yeah, just run through swinging your hammer. Nothing can fail.
Wow, that's a great technique, paladin. I'll never
I know.
forget it.
I know. It doesn't always work with arrows, though.
So, I think here... Let me make sure this is right. PCs use at least one... Okay, using thievery. You guys didn't use thievery. So never mind. We can move past that. So you guys just come running through this tunnel, just...
bravery.
Okay. Alright, Morgan. You come up to the next thing. It's a spiked chasm. A solid beam stretches over a wide pit full of jagged spikes. Unfortunately, the bridge is only a few inches wide, so crossing requires either a good balance or the ability to hold on to the beam while shimmying along the obstacle. Follows normal degrees of success for an obstacle with the following modifications, which is a critical for us, I know. So, are you going to try to walk across this beam with acrobatics, or are you going to lay down and crawl across this beam with athletics?
Crawl.
Crawl, give me that athletics.
Fuck.
Oh, I forgot to do that. We'll do that real quick, but I think it's a little late there for...
You know, you're supposed to lay down on the plank, not next to it, right?
You watch as
I slipped.
you watch as he does like a belly flop on it. Like he just he grabs it, and as he does that, it kind of cracks in the middle.
Step on his back and step on the cross.
Or come to the next person, and you guys will all be able to act on the next one if someone else wants to go across. But there is a critical... Oh, no, you don't have to. This just gives you an awareness point. Alright, so you guys got 1 AP.
That's not good, is it?
And the PC who critically failed falls into the pit and takes 1d8 piercing damage. You took 4 points of damage, Morgan, as you fall into the spiked pit. And then you successfully cross after.
Oh.
If you need me to put it in there, I will, or you can. Either way is fine.
I can try it with athletics.
You don't have to try it. It says that PC successfully crosses after recovering from the fall.
But don't we have to do
Oh, you're right. This is an individual. Everyone has to.
Oh.
I critically failed on him trying to fix him.
So we all have to roll athletics on this one?
Yes, everybody has to roll athletics
I
here.
wasn't over there. That's
Or
probably
couldn't it
why
be
I failed.
acrobatics too, I guess?
Acrobatics is also one too, yes.
Man, you got lucky I wasn't over there, Devin. I failed and cut you and did damage to you trying to kill you.
Acrobatics, that's a success. Acrobatics or athletics?
I'm going to go with athletic because that's my best roll.
That's a failure, but not a critical failure, so you don't fall in. You just get another AP point. That's all. You do it.
Okay.
You do it loudly, loud and proud. Okay.
He like screaming the whole way across. Like,
Now
you made
I'm going to try to heal Devin.
I feel like we gotta keep the natural one you rolled, or use your hero point. I feel like.
I did damage to you. I'm sorry.
Well, that's what you did.
Ow.
You came over here, and just nicked him.
I failed on him and did damage to him. So I can do that again, correct?
Not for an hour. You gotta wait an hour.
Poor guy. You're not hurt that bad, are you?
He's a paladin. Just use lay on hands.
Yeah.
Did you take loud
I
hands?
didn't mean to cut
I
you,
did.
man.
Oh. I would do that.
I thought for sure I'd be better at that.
I wouldn't, man. I'd take them.
You did roll good, to be fair. I mean, you rolled a 7.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't use a shield.
I have one just in case.
If you're doing laid hands, cool. If not, sounds good. We're moving on down here. So the next thing, you guys come to a crucial junction of this here. You see a couple parts, and there's some scratches and chalking marks about 2 feet up the wall here.
Oh, yeah. Cave Fisher.
Does anyone speak Draconic?
No.
Speak common and dwarvish.
No.
Okay.
Can I make a survival check and see if I know
This
what them claw marks?
this obstacle is a survival check, sir. But that was not a success.
Because I'm dead. I can feel it.
So you tried to do this obstacle and failed. That's another AP point.
I should quit doing these things. I'm terrible at this apparently.
Okay, so the abilities that can be used for this junction is Kobold Lore. Do you guys got that?
And Laura, I'm dead.
Nope.
Cave Lore, Survival, or Society.
What does this have to say?
This is Society.
I got a 3 to fucking cave wall.
I have a 3 to society. But I have it.
I already failed survival.
Well, someone else could do Survival just because you failed.
I'm just saying I've already failed one, so.
That's Stan. I don't want to roll.
No, I can't roll. I failed.
Yeah.
I can't roll until everybody did.
I'll try it. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's a success. The PC recognizes these markings as a Kobold trail sign left by someone who scouted both paths, presented the players with a brief summary of the 2 possible obstacles. They choose which one to encounter. The check's DC to overcome the obstacles reduced by 1. It doesn't tell me what the next. I'm guessing this is the next 2.
So who's going?
It's hot. One of them says that there's a trap that has went off, and the other one is marks as the path that the kobold went down.
Well, we're looking for him.
Yeah, but there could be it. There's sounds like it looks like he had marked on there that like, he's coming back. So maybe there's something worth down there. And maybe there's treasure.
Maybe there's undead.
Maybe. We should check it out.
We should.
And Morgan, are you lay on handsing yourself?
He don't really pay much
I didn't.
He's touched himself.
I haven't touched myself yet.
Okay, I just wanted to ask. You said you were doing it and you feel hurt. I wanted to make sure. Okay, as you guys come down here, you see a bludgeoning trap has grievously wounded a dwarf. It looks like he stumbled into a daze before falling to his death into one of the ravines. He's on like a little ledgeway partway down the ravine.
Skill issue.
Acrobatics, athletics, or a reflex save to try to get down there and see if he's got stuff on his body.
Do they get a bonus to this?
Yes. Well, the DCs are lowered by 1. So,
Right.
I have a +7 athletics. I could try to go down.
Better than mine.
I'll just put the hook part on the back of my maul into the wall as I slide down. I don't think that'll make it.
That is a failure. Okay, so as a failure, this gives you another point. You guys are at 4.
Can Hella just fish the body up? Is that not?
Let me read the failure before you get zooming. Because these are like once and done, Phil. Like, so once someone does it, it's
It's over. Okay.
all right. So the PC only managed to snag their choice of either the thief's body or his backpack before it tumbles into the ravine.
What do we want, boys?
And gal.
You gotta make a decision, man.
Ooh.
Well,
You're the one down
no
there.
good dwarf would keep
Ugh.
his real equipment in a bag. I'm gonna grab the corpse.
Okay, so you hook his body and you yank him up.
That and I gotta make sure it don't become undead.
He is dead. His head was bludgeoned. He's
I'm gonna just cave it in a little more just to be sure.
okay. He's got some earrings, some moonstone earrings, and a suit of really nice leather armor. Studded leather armor, I should say. Do we have any magic people?
No, but I'm turning Arcana.
I can cast Disrupt Undead.
Doc's AFK.
Okay. Well,
He's got clerical badge.
I don't know. He might be able to.
he's got. So the earrings are worth like 4 gold pieces. They're moonstone earrings. And there's some studded leather armor.
I don't think I can loot this guy.
Loot what guy?
The dwarf got pulled up here. I feel like this is disrespecting his corpse.
You will do.
No.
Technically, you
No,
saved
we're
it.
looting for a good cause. He may give us something that will actually help us diffuse or to dissipate a problem later down the line.
He's just a piece of the puzzle.
I don't know.
We're being very gentle and
He
respectful.
just caved his head in more.
You
Well,
did
that's
do
just because I have to make sure he can't be undead.
So that's not very gentle.
That's not very.
It's respectful.
You can give me an Arcana check, Morgan. You said you're
So
trained
you're
in Arcana.
telling me if you had died somewhere and the possibility of you becoming undead was present, you wouldn't want me to destroy your body so you couldn't be?
No. You can.
Having a great freaking night.
I'm so glad you could just play, Dev. Ain't it awesome? I gotta be honest. I don't know what the DC for this is, but I think you failed. I'm just gonna go by.
I'm gonna go with I failed.
It's a DC 20. So what'd you roll? You critically failed. This is studded leather armor of
That's
enlarging. When you put it on your body, you can enlarge yourself. Make yourself bigger. That's what Morgan believes with his full heart and soul.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Also, those are supposed to be secret rolls, Dev.
I like watching myself fail.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be able to give you inaccurate information if you know you failed.
Don't worry, Deborah. There'll be plenty of opportunities to see that.
I don't like that.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
No, I don't like the me belly.
Oh, well. I'm just going off the fact that you're supposed to roll secretly. Okay. You guys continuing on to the next one? I'm guessing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So as you guys come around the corner, who's leading this group of people
Miscreants.
down these tunnels?
I thought we already had our marching orders sent.
Yeah, I don't remember who was in front.
Fill
Oh, Phil.
them.
Urine. You can give me. Can you give me a cave or perception?
You're a dwarf named Urine. You just out here pissing.
Yeah.
You out here pissing blood.
Ooh, that's not good, Phil. As you step around this corner, you step on a tripwire that you didn't see, and a Home Alone trap hits you. So the first thing that happens is a hammer swings down at you. Dude, this is fucking wild shit. This is like some Home Alone based traps. So a hammer swings down at the creature, knocking them off balance, and you start to stumble. And as you start to stumble, Phil, a spigot that spews acid, plus barbed wire whirling gig that wraps around your legs. Holy crap. So you just failed. What happens on a failure? Okay, so you just take full damage. So you get sprayed in the face with acid, and the barbed wire cuts up your legs here. Give me a reflex save, and this will determine if you take full damage, half damage, or what here.
Is this trying to trip me?
Yes, there is a prone effect in here.
I get a bonus to being a rock.
Okay, I thought that was to your DCs.
This also both also applies to saving throw against spells or effects that.
Okay, there you go. Very good. Roll that check. Reflex saving throw here. That is a 24. Its DC is 27. So it is a success. The creature is knocked forward, triggers the other snares, taking half damage, and negating the additional effects. So you're going to take a half of 1d8 acid and 1d8 slashing here. I think as you stumbled into this trap. So let me click the half button. I'll just drag and drop this on you so you don't got to do math, buddy.
Alright.
I rolled solo. That was... And as this happens, you see a little kobold come running around the corner with a sword in his hand.
Grab my axe.
It's armed and dangerous.
I got you now, you damn Zolgaths. It looks like this. Oh, he is the cutest little guy. Look at him.
So you better drop your sword, boy.
I didn't know you guys were, I thought you were Zolgaths.
We're here looking for you, kid.
Why are you, who sent you after me?
A rat.
A rat lady.
I told her I'd be fine.
Yeah, well, no, said you need to come home right now.
Have you seen any undead around here?
No.
There's a dragon. There's a dragon on the loose outside on the mountains somewhere.
But I'm so close. I'm so close. I can almost taste that black coin. Look. There are no rules about helping, so maybe you can help me, right? Think about it. Think about it. I would owe you a big favor.
What
What are
good is
you
a favor
capable
for
of?
you
Yeah.
gonna do me?
Well, nothing right now, but when I'm up big shot in the black noon, and then you guys are like, well, we need to, we gotta,
How, you gonna be how would you be a big shot? You're a kid.
I made it all this way. That's something, right?
No, not really. We made it all this way too.
Yeah, but you are all in a group. I did it all by myself.
Been easier if we were alone.
Regardless of how far you made it, this is as far as you go, kid.
Okay. You can give me a check here. It's a DC 21 to, I do believe. Let me make sure.
Kobolds aren't but about 3 foot tall. How tall is this little thing?
Can we use athletics and just
Okay,
manhandle him
so-
and carry him back?
You can you got to convince him. You can fight him, right? Like if you do, just go like, we'll beat you up and take you.
I say we do that.
It seems like the easier of the two.
The other thing is you can try to persuade him using deception, diplomacy, or intimidation.
I can intimidate.
He
I
will,
could also intimidate.
he
I
will-
could yell at him. And then
he will
would
also
yell.
tell you that he knows for a fact that there's a big treasure room in the back at the end of the gauntlet.
Now you're talking.
The dog.
But we'd have to go all the way through the gauntlet. But there is treasure.
How about we go through the gauntlet and you go home?
Alright, you can give me deception, diplomacy, or intimidation.
I got intimidation, but it's not particularly good.
Great, I can add 3 to intimidation. So
Same.
not that impressive, really.
Yeah, the DC is 21.
Oh yeah, so
He's kind of hard to convince. He's pretty set in this way of...
no matter what, I have nothing I could roll that would even. Yeah.
I could roll to hit with a hammer.
Yeah, I mean, I could snatch this little dude up. I mean, that's what I said.
I could do athletics and just manhandle the kobold back to town.
So we are gonna jump in.
We can just stuff him in a large sack.
He's standing there watching, look at you guys. I think,
Or
I think they're going to jump me. You just-
Grab your weapons, boys.
we pull out a bag and we're like sizing him up with it. We're like, yeah, that'll work.
It'd just be like snipe hunting. Just catching him back, taking back. I mean,
I mean,
I can try to intimidate him if you want and say, you're going back right now, make him go home. Like, look, your little rat mama said, get your ass home.
that's not my mama. That's a success. All right, let's go home. Turns and starts walking.
Hey, did you have a map of this place so that's how you're going to find the treasure?
He looks at you. He pulls out a lighter. Either I go or no one goes.
No.
Now we hit him with a hammer.
No.
No, it does state if you use the convincing, he leaves, and and you all leave together. Or you can try to continue it with him, like he joins up for you guys to go through the gauntlet.
Gotcha. We gotta use him to do the gauntlet.
Well, I say we do the gauntlet then. I mean, that's
All right. Yeah. I mean, I really don't care if we endanger the child. That's no
Well, he's
sweat
not
off my
a child,
back.
man. He's a teenager. Let's face it.
I'm,
I don't care if we
I'm 13, motherfucker.
He said, "I'm this many," and holds up.
Technically, dwarves live to be
That's what it sounds like.
50 years old. I'm only 52. I'm pretty young too.
I'm 50. That's not old for a dwarf. I thought dwarfs aged more normally.
Dwarves live to be about 350 years old. In Pathfinder. So you're pretty young. I mean, probably mature or so.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are
And I'm like 200.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to check out the gauntlet. I mean, if we could try to protect him. Look, Devin's hurt.
What's
Try to fix him.
my name is Fazzle. I'm excited to join your group.
Yeah, you should.
You wield a big weapon, right? Because that's pretty much a requirement to be in
We did.
I use a short sword.
Crap.
That's what I'm talking about right there. That's better.
It hasn't been an hour, dude. It's been about 30 minutes walking down this path.
Well, looky here.
Who's that?
If I stitched him up, he's leaving.
He could have laid on hand himself and then got it back by this time, but he refuses to use it. He's saving it.
No one
Hey,
necessary, man.
But that's the one that does it.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
guys...
I keep this little guy alive and just, tell him hang back, chill out. We got our own robe, chill.
Okay, so you guys continue on. Down. Continue
Deeper,
on.
yeah, looking for the
Deeper.
treasure.
Alright. You guys travel towards the center.
But that didn't answer my question. My question was from way, way back. The question was, I did not take light because I didn't think anybody needed it because we were all dwarves. Could I have changed one of my cantrips before we come down here?
You could change your cantrips every day.
Right, so I switched out
Every
the digit for light spell.
Okay, yeah. As a cleric, every day you wake up when you do get your spells.
So wherever, because you're the only one with low light vision. I think everybody else can see in the dark.
Yeah, all dwarves can see in the dark. Yeah. Okay, you guys come to what looks to be a rough cavern, a small cavern with smooth walls. It provides shattering acoustics and painfully amplifying all but the faintest sounds. Those moving silently should avoid harm. Someone with a keen ear might identify a few quiet spots. So you have to sneak through this loud tunnel. But it's individual, so everyone has to move through here.
What do we just cover our ears and run through real quick?
The problem is that you hear it. It's whatever is in this tunnel's hearing it, Zach. It's not you.
Then I don't see what we should be so afraid of. We should just
You don't have to take your armor doctor off. If you meet the strength requirement, you don't get the armor check penalty in your armor.
I do not meet the strength requirement for my armor.
You don't meet your... Well, yeah, you do.
No, I don't. Chainmail's a 3, and I have a 2.
Oh, so you do have the armor check penalty. It takes 10 minutes to take medium armor off.
I don't lose movement.
Oh,
because-
would you roll a religion check for me? Take 10 more minutes to identify this armor.
We're taking 10 minutes. I'm healing myself.
Can you roll religion?
Yeah, you're the only one that can identify magic items in this group.
Very good at it, probably.
You don't know what that armor is. You know it has some type of magic on it, but you don't know what.
It's an enlargement armor. I told you this already.
Enlargement armor. That sounds good to me.
Feels taller to me.
Yeah, it does. He looks a lot taller. He's probably what, 3 foot?
He's not wearing it. It's light armor. It's a studded leather. I don't think anyone's going to wear it, but maybe you're rogue.
Put it on, little happy head. Here.
A bunch of bulk isn't. I'm kind of full.
We won't be wearing your other armor. So take it off and throw it away, and then you'll put the new armor on. Of course, it might be cursed.
I'm very close to being full.
I don't know. Yeah, but you get rid of your leather armor for this.
Wear this.
This.
Yeah, you're replacing it.
Because that made me over. This
Made a
sword-
gnome with no strength, didn't you?
You fool!
It looks pretty heavy. You should not wear it. Here, I'm gonna throw that down.
Once you invest in this armor, which takes 10 minutes, Devin, so if you want to get a focus point back and lay on hands yourself again, you can. We'll go ahead and identify this for you now that you've invested to it. They're happy. This is +1 shadow studded leather armor. This is a level 5 item that was saved by your paladin.
You're welcome.
Woo! So this is +1 studded leather armor. So I mean, it has a basic AC bonus of 2, which makes it 3. Now the shadow part gives you a +1 to stealth checks while wearing this armor. It is so cool. You get +1 to your stealth.
Damn, man, we hooked the rogue up immediately.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, just remember that rune. If she does, you could take it off of there and put on one of your guys' armor too. If you were like, you have to take the +1 and the shadow off though.
No, we can do that. It's fine. Thank you so much for the present.
He said no.
Now go find me something undead to put to rest.
Okay, so everyone has to do this Echoing Hall obstacle. It's a singular obstacle, so everyone has to do it.
Okay, what are we gonna do?
Like, does it have to be stealth?
Oh wait, I lied. There's only 2 obstacles. You guys can pick what. There's 3 obstacles. You only gotta do 2 of them. So you can see the echoing hallway, right? It's like, yeah, stealth through there. Be real quiet. The other one on the other side is a locked gate. So it's a big gate that's locked. And then the other one looks like a pathway through a bunch of mushrooms.
I think the door.
Door.
Yeah, it's gonna be trapped, but I think that'd be easier than the fungus cloud or the hallway of silence.
I think you're probably right.
It's pretty much you. Oh, all these tunnels lead back to each other. So, it doesn't matter. Never mind.
You have to do all of them.
You have to do them all. So let's just do we'll do the first one first here. Oh, are you guys doing the door first or the echoing hall first?
Now,
We don't know about that they all lead back to each other, so we'll do the door first.
Okay.
That was
the
the plan.
door.
That is a failure.
The door looks safe. Oh.
He was beating up.
So you guys are now at 5 AP. That increases all the checks now are increased by 1.
Is that because people notice that we're here? Is that like a bad thing?
Yeah, it's awareness points. You guys have been spotted by whatever's here, so all these checks are gonna get harder.
Does that mean like monsters might come?
Maybe if you keep getting points.
Never.
How many more points we need?
I'm not telling you that.
Yeah, see, I said that too, Doc, but he said there's something in here that would party wipe us immediately.
That's if you get too many points, but yeah.
We get 8 points. Yeah. Get to the big guy. You don't want that.
Yeah. So you guys are at this lock gate, and it leads into the echoing hall, and then the lock gate's still locked because she failed. No, you can't try again. You're done for this obstacle until everyone else has gone. So I'm guessing now it goes into the athletics because is someone just gonna lift the gate?
Yes.
That
Hey.
sounds like
You got it.
I hit it with my hammer.
That would have been a success, but since you guys got 5 points, it's actually a failure now.
now I got another point.
Now you got another point.
Now what?
Get harder.
I'm gonna use a hero point
Okay.
on this door.
On this door specifically.
Fuck!
It's still a point. You guys are at 6 awareness points.
The door's open.
Nope.
Oh,
Still shut.
So do we have to try one of those again?
I'll try. I also failed. This door is fucking locked, guys. That's 8 points.
Man, this door is killing us, dude. How many points
I
do we
hate
get?
doors.
The old guy comes out and wipes our party.
I'm not telling you. Fucking play the game.
it'd be nice to know that information, though.
I bet we're getting really close.
You got.
The Saints.
So it comes down to Morgriv or Doc trying to open this door. Everyone else is win.
Way to go, Morgan.
Another point.
Nice
So,
job.
What
I'm gonna use my hero point.
Okay.
Ooh.
Dude.
On a critical failure, that's 2 points.
Awesome.
So now
I just wanted to get us to 10.
You were at 10, yeah. Which Let me go up here to the top here because there is an effect at 10. As you guys are struggling to open this door, you're like, I think we almost got it, guys. It's gonna be so good. I'll put you down here at the end of this hall. You guys are like all grouped up, just like messing with this door. The kobold's down here with you guys. I think we almost got this door, guys. It's gotta be close, right? A group of Zolgaths. You guys get the scent of smelling like rotted nastiness. And I need everybody to roll. We're gonna take the rolls that you guys did for the door, actually. I like that.
I don't.
You guys want to roll initiative, or do you guys think I should just take the door initiative? Is either that? It's going to be just straight perception, no stealth or nothing, because you guys were not prepared for this encounter.
Yeah, I think we should just roll initiative.
Okay, roll perception initiative.
Right. That right there.
I know, but it affects your rogue. She's unable to sneak. Did Doc just roll really great? Doc rolled. He goes first. He was prepared for these old guys. Alright, as you're grouped up here, you see two Zolgaths coming down.
What is a Zolgath? Is that thing like an undead? He said it smelled like rotted flesh.
They're Pathfinder's troglodytes. That's what they look like. They live in the Darklands.
Yeah, I'm only 25 foot away from
They're
you.
just fucking gross. I rage when I see them.
Cause you're quick-tempered.
That's right.
You don't have your weapons out. That was one.
This is our combat, ain't it?
First combat, yeah.
I do have my weapon out. I was using it to hit the door.
We'll try this. Alright. I'm gonna look at that spells area. How many people does it work on? 2?
I don't know.
I think it's +1 second.
I think it's a small area, and then you can start. Are you doing a blue?
Everybody in a 15-foot radius around.
Yeah, everyone within 15 feet, and then
I'm gonna swap spots with the little kobold guy and cast Bless on the party.
okay.
Which I think there's. I put that effect.
There is an effect.
There is, so I just target everyone, right?
Yeah, I could also. I think I have. I thought I had the. Oh, I don't have the aura thing turned on. My bad.
Got everyone, right? Yeah, everybody's in.
Yeah,
But don't work on.
it works on you. Just remember, they have to be within 15 feet of you. Is all.
Right, they are. There you go, guys. I can do this. I had to move over
Okay.
to cast Bless.
Yep. Alright. Zolgath. The Zolgaths both have javelins in their hand. So they're gonna. I think I got what? I got 6 of you guys. I'm gonna do it for Mulgrim right off the bat. He's within my javelin range. This guy.
Use a reaction.
You what?
I use a reaction on someone else's thing.
Yeah, if you have a reaction.
I got a shield spell. Can I cast that on him?
No, that's only on you.
I was just asking. I just thought that sounded. I don't know.
That's a psychic ability that you're thinking of.
That's mine, right? I can only do it on myself. Okay.
Yeah. Can I do a reaction? A javelin comes flying. You got me all flustered now, Doc. Fucking stop, ding dong. So he threw a javelin, and then he's gonna throw another javelin at you. But he is using the second multiple attack, but he didn't move. So he just grabs 2 javelins, just whoosh. But that second one actually pierced you. Yeah. Take that. take a whopping 7 points of damage. And it's your turn, Morgrim.
An action to draw a weapon. An action move.
He runs down the hallway.
Hopefully we hit. Nope. Because we suck. Can't roll any double digits today.
Rogva is going to run down there with his hammer. And bonk this thing.
Ow.
Hammer go twag.
I'll be here, guys. I feel like you guys. I'm gonna use 2 actions to pick this lock.
Works better.
Now you get it.
He works better under pressure.
He pushes open the door. Don't worry, guys. I got it. He starts walking. I see you guys in the echoing halls.
I'm happy.
Do I need to be that loud?
Hmm?
Okay, so if I do my tumble through, that counts as my moving.
Mm-hmm. What's your movement?
25.
You'd have to use 2 actions because it's difficult terrain moving through the Zolgath. So you wouldn't have enough movement.
I guess I misunderstood that.
Yeah, so tumble behind, use the tumble through action, which is a stride, and then during that movement, you tumble through an enemy. So with you being only have 25 feet of movement, you can't end your turn here. So you'd have to move twice to get up there. You could also 5, 10.
I have a stab though.
You could also. It'd be 2 movements that way too. Because if you do this, that would put you in flanking, which makes him off guard to you as well. And yeah, I mean, you could do your tumble behind and take a chance of failing, or you could just walk around him and then. I will have to do one thing though, Paul. We got to do something here. They're no longer in your bless.
Oh, they gotta stay in the aura?
Yes.
Oh, I thought
Yes.
paint it.
It's an aura around you.
Oh, I ain't got to go yet. Sorry.
No, you're good. I just forgot to do the aura effect.
That's gonna be kind of a pain.
Yeah, there's a way to make an aura effect. Give me a second. I remember how to do it.
I'm just saying that's gonna be a pain taking it on and off when I walk
Oh,
up and down.
give me a second.
What?
I'm just
Philip, I will punch you in the fucking dick.
throat.
Start to get on my nerves. I'm gonna start messing him up. I'll mess you up.
This guy has a lot of hit points. I noticed.
Not really, man. He's got.
Talking about my guy. This is the
50.
most I've ever had at a level 1 guy.
Because you're a dwarf, you get 10 right off the bat.
Yeah, I understand why. It's just I like the big number. But I also know I played with the barbarian. I know how much damage they take.
What kind of barbarian are you?
Spirit.
So you also hate that thing.
Not necessarily.
What are you, a spirit barbarian?
Yeah.
Or does that mean like you're like a ghost or something?
No.
Oh, you're like
On his
common.
Ancestors, yeah.
You know Miss Cleo?
No.
She was like a psychic who was like, I'm pretty sure she was like, oh, I can feel the energies around us. That's basically my guy. Like, oh, I'm an empath, I believe is what they're called.
Okay, I'm gonna try to copy and
I was
paste this.
just thinking of a shaman, a spiritualist.
No, it's not quite that efficient.
Will you do your turn, Phil?
Oh, it's my turn? Shit. I draw my weapon, run over here, and whack this guy. Don't down much.
Okay, so it should be aura. Is it my turn? Okay, I'm afraid to do anything because we have 2 champions. But I don't know the champions. This guy does have a javelin in his hand. He's gonna drop the javelin, and you all need to make a check for starting around me because I'm stinky. I got that stink. You know what I mean? I got that stank on me. I forgot to do that. Yeah, yeah. Smell my Zolgas smell.
Eat the eyeball.
I live and work in a tube, bitch.
Made it. Start with Morgrim. He made it. Yori again. Oh yeah, you really love the smell, don't you? Doctor failed. Doctor's the only one that failed.
I didn't know.
Buck's not around you.
He's not even over there.
He's within 30 feet of me, is he not?
Oh.
That's crazy. You really stinky boy.
Dude, they smell so bad.
You need to go get that checked.
Yeah, that smells bad, man.
30 fucking feet.
Yeah, so Doc, you're sickened 1 from my stench. Inhale, get that good whiff. And then it's going to claw out at, I don't know. It doesn't matter, does it? I'm just going to get fucking
I
massacred.
kicked your ass.
I haven't even went yet. I got to damage someone before you can hurt me. Sir.
All it says is I kicked your ass.
I know, but you're gonna hurt me. I'm gonna bite Devin. I missed. Yeah. You can't use your retributed strike yet, you 2 champions. Now I'm gonna use.
Now, can they use it if you hit them?
Not themselves, only
No, 'cause
allies.
it says ally.
So I did hit you. Are you?
You bitch.
Oh, no.
I clawed
Oh.
you, Rag.
I've been clawed.
I'm using my reaction.
Yeah, I figured. Are you gonna? I'm gonna do my damage now. Then you can swing at me.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Yeah. I put my thing on him.
I know.
Paladins get a strike like that? That's awesome.
That's the paladin. Yeah, the actual lawful good
Yeah,
champion.
you take the Justice Paladin.
Wow, that's really cool.
Especially when you got 2 of them. The scary part is when I swing at someone, they're both next to him.
One of them is Devin, though.
That's fair. That's fair. With this last action, it's going. I'm surrounded. I'm gonna go get this smelly guy. This guy likes my smell.
Yeah, man. You reeking high bad. I'm gonna keep my bless up.
If you use you don't have to use an action to sustain it. When you sustain the spell, Paul, it increases the area by 10. By 10 feet, I do believe.
But then it comes 20 feet. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna crack this guy with my axe because he's like right here in my face.
By 10 feet. So it'd be 25 feet. Everyone within 25 feet of you would get the bless. That is a hit for sure.
Yeah, I just saw this guy surrender, my friend.
Amen.
He did. He submitted to the light.
15.
I'm gonna walk up there and say, "Hey, man, what's going on? People, you smell how bad that guy smells? Oh, it's terrible."
Very stinky.
Now it's my turn. Now it's a vicious creature's turn.
This thing's gonna reach out and take a jaw bite at Phil, but I missed right off the bat.
The last my throat. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do it. It's a Constitution saving throw versus a DC, which is a 16, to try to clear your sickened condition.
Whew, barely.
Yeah, so you're no longer sickened, but when I have to make you make another save because you're starting in it.
I know this guy.
Who didn't critically succeed? It was just Zach that critically succeeded, right? So
Right.
everyone else will have to make the save again too.
Actually, even to Zach's like this. I just don't smell bad at all, man.
Have you smelled some of them ghouls and zombies down there? The things are fucking horrendous.
Morgan failed. Yori's okay. Doc critically succeeded this time, and Happy failed.
Because my nostrils are burnt out from the last
He
time.
said, I can't smell anything now. Perfect.
I can't have it. You guys are sickened by my stench. Nom 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 nom. What'd I do? I bit, and then I missed. So I'm done. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back. Yeah, I'm gonna eat that action economy, boy.
I'm gonna throw up.
All caps.
Gonna move.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should go good. Go.
That one's dead, Dev.
Well, then I won't move
Securing the kill.
That guy, yeah, he's giving up.
Okay,
He was baptized today.
Paul, I'm gonna try to put this on you. I want to see if this works. Okay.
Okay.
Did it work the other day?
Yes, but I had the actual effect on.
Oh.
And it's not working.
I got bless on me.
Yeah, he put it on you.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, unless you guys took it off of yourselves when you moved away from me.
I don't think I can take it off.
Yeah, I think I have to have that extension loaded.
Okay. Well,
And I just don't. I do have it. I just don't have it loaded. So tonight we'll just have to. I don't want to leave and come back. So we'll just remember that it's done. Okay, so you move up.
well, it's out to what? 25 feet now because it's 15 feet, and you said increases by 10.
That's only if you sustain the spell. If you use an action to pump it out.
I did. Oh yeah.
No, you threw up this round. You swung, you moved, and then vomited.
Can't fucking hit.
Yeah, if this paladin is a... He's not doing good.
Maybe he's a reactive striker.
He missed that too.
That's alright. Frogbow will make up for it.
Ow. I'm gonna grab my crossbow. Going for the kill. This is how I level up. He critically hits from so far away.
It's amazing. That was an amazing shot. When you say, how'd you do that? Look over, it says windage and elevation.
That shot over there?
You just see a bolt slide in between his eyes, all the way through his head, and he falls over, and you just see him kind of. He blows on the end of his crossbow. Alright, fellas, follow me. I think I know where we're going.
To the treasure, I hope.
It better be.
Yeah,
If there's
I'm
no
searching
treasure,
These
I'm
little
gonna be
humanoids.
very upset.
These little humanoids might have some loot, you know. There.
They got javelins, club. They got some loincloths. If you wanna.
No, I really don't want their loincloths.
Really? Okay.
Your boss. That's about it. They have clubs and javelins. They have 3 javelins apiece.
I walk away and thinking, well, that was probably a loincloth that changed the longer or something. But can't take a man's loincloth from him.
That is weird. And we're back to the echoing hall where everyone's gotta make a check of
Yeah,
either
I'm going through there, I'm gonna be really quiet.
of either
I'm gonna use medicine to get through here.
you can't use medicine.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
I got candles. I'm gonna take the candles and I'm gonna get the wax hot and I'm gonna make me some earplugs.
That's not the issue. It's not your hearing. It's other people hearing your footsteps.
I don't care about them. I don't care about them. If I can't hear myself, who the fuck cares about everybody?
We're trying to sneak.
Yeah, try
I'll try to sneak. Never mind, man.
it. You can use stealth, performance, or perception.
I can use perception. I'm pretty good at that.
And it's individual, so everyone has to go. That's a success. That's a success.
Can I skip perception or do something different?
No, everyone. It's individual, so everyone has to make it. So
Whoa!
Whoa! Too bad you wasted that in a skill check.
Look at these skill checks, man. Watch me. Right, here comes my 1. Well, 10. How about that? Did I fail?
I think you're the only one.
No, come on, man. Somebody else fell with me.
I don't think so.
Even the little lizard man made it.
Success. Yeah, you're the only one that failed, so it bumps you up to 11 points.
I would point and laugh at Doctor. Everyone sees you. Not sneaky at all.
No one stealthed. Everyone used perception.
That is true.
Except
They all
Happy.
look.
Alright, as you sneak past the echoing hall, you come into a fungal forest. There's just they're not like actually big as trees, but there's just mushrooms abound. There's mushrooms to the left of you, mushrooms to the right of you. Yeah.
What about behind me?
Behind you is an echoing hall.
Are any of these mushrooms edible?
Well, you beat me to the overcome check here.
See if I can find like a.
Well,
mushroom
that is not a critical success, but it is a success. You can harvest a total of 4 gold pieces worth of mushrooms.
4 gold worth of mushroom.
Yep.
We will do that.
There you go. And you made it. At the end of picking your mushrooms, you've made it. The tunnel descends gently towards a 5-foot-high iron double door. Although the heavy doors, they slide open easily, recessing into the walls beyond. Stretches a vault about 15 feet wide and 60 foot long.
Too easy.
Several shallow troughs are carved into each of the long walls, like inset shells, and a single standing trough runs down the center of the room. Each of these troughs is filled with coins. Most of these coins look to be like copper. There might be some tin and brass, even some painted wood ones. There's like a mixture of coins. What the hell are we gonna do here? I do have. Can I get a perception check from my two thieves? We got Frizzle and we got Happy. Okay.
I think Happy's a thief, kind of like Bilbo Baggins was when he started out.
When you guys slide the doors open, Fizzle looks and goes, "These doors are trapped. We gotta hurry. Dig through the troughs." And he kind of runs over. He starts digging through the trough. Just digging through all these troughs, looking for a specific coin. So here we go. So I'm gonna break this down really simply for you.
We're looking for a specific coin.
Well, here's what happens. Once the doors have been opened and someone starts digging through the trough, the trap begins. The doors slowly start closing. And gas will start to fill the chamber. Fizzle can tell you.
I just hold the door open.
Yeah, that you can do that as well. But that's when phase 2 starts. Phase 2 hasn't started yet. The gas hasn't started pumping out yet. You put that in the chat one more time, Happy. I know you can eat stupid left eyes.
I'm eating the eyeball as soon as you say the word gas.
You haven't gone fishing. There is no fishing. There's no fish in this town. You can't get hairy fucking eyeballs. Fish eyes are not preservatives.
Crab.
I got a bag of eyeballs.
I got a bag of eyeballs.
Only the left eye.
Fish eye.
I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
It's weird.
I gotta go pee now before I deal with this trap.
Well, I would say that we take a hammer and spikes, which is not in a basic pack that I bought.
I have hammer.
I don't have any spikes.
What else?
Is there any gap at all under these doors?
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
he got up.
Gotta go back. So the first part of this, as you can tell, is like what Frizzle's doing. He dives into the trough and starts digging. To overcome this, it is a DC. I'm not supposed to tell you that. Mercantile lore, underworld lore, athletics, thievery, society, or perception. There is a special part of this. If someone has the detect magic, read aura spells, they could use arcana, occultism, religion to try to find the coin as well. But I don't think our residential spellcaster has that.
I got religion.
I got
No,
disrupt
but you don't
from
have
bed.
detect magic or you have to have detect magic or read aura to do that.
I got no other way.
Yeah, so that one. So it's mercantile, underworld, athletics, thievery, society, or perception. So start digging through these. And there is a number of points that you need for this setting. The more points you get, the more treasure you can sneak out as well.
Is this like another individual thing?
This is a group thing. Okay, so we have a thievery check. That is a failure. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so
Yeah, I have really no skills for thieving at all.
I do, and I still can't do it. So.
how
Who's
many
next?
checks do they get? That's what I need to look at here.
Well, I mean, perception I had 6 to, so but that's probably about the same as everybody else. So
It's higher than mine.
Higher than mine.
Okay, so this happens within 2 phases. So everyone can go through it twice. Everyone can do a check twice. Or do something in this room 2 times.
okay. Well,
So
Happy, do your
Happy jumped up and tried to do thievery and failed. So everyone can go. Do you need me to go through the things again? Perception. That is a point. So we got 1. Guys, keep going. Just speed it up. Everyone makes them. Come on. Perception check. That's a failure. Keep going. Who's next? That's a critical success. That's 2 points. Urine. Is urine not here?
AFK question mark?
Man, I just now got his name.
You did not realize he's urine?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pee.
I'm back. What's up?
Okay, there's gas pouring in. The doors are starting to close. You need to make a check. Let's go.
Blood check.
It is merchant lore, underworld lore, athletics, thievery, society, or perception.
Ooh, not good.
Failure. Wow. Okay, so now we start back up with Happy. Happy's where we start because she started it last time. But Bayamba, that is not a critical success, but it is a success. You guys got 4 points. Now you could also do Fortitude saving throw now as well, as the gas is now starting to leak in. We'll go right down the line. Morgrim, what are you doing, buddy? Fortitude save. That is a success. 5 points. Let's keep going. Rag. Fortitude. That's a success. Urine.
Oh, sorry, I went out of turn.
That's a success. Urine. That is that was just up in the gas. Oh, I got a bunch of stones.
We
right
can
there.
do that.
Okay, so how many points we got? We got 5, 6, 7, 8 points.
Dude, this party seems kind of fucking mean.
We're melee oriented.
Okay,
I
so
think we're gonna beat the shit out of
you guys find a total of 35 gold pieces worth of coinage. You find a black noon coin, which is the coin that Fizzle was here for, and you also find a a brass flask that has what looks to be some type of liquid inside. We have anyone with crafting?
I have the crafting.
Do you want to make a crafting check? Make sure remember to put it in the tower because it's secret.
Yeah, but I'm really bad at it.
I'm really bad at crafting, but I took it because I wanted it. I think that's a success. Yeah, you know what this is. It is black adder venom.
Nice.
It's a poison. It poisons people. This is adder venom. It takes 2 actions to put it on a weapon. Once it's on a weapon, it's an injury base, so you stab somebody with it. It's a saving throw of a 18. Maximum duration of 3 rounds. Stage 1, 1d8 poison damage. Stage 2, 1d10 poison damage. Stage 3, 2d6 poison damage. 1 round.
Nice.
But you guys did it. You made it through.
Hooray!
So now we're members of this dark society.
I don't think you're members of the dark. You got the coin. You could go take it to someone and.
Take them over and bring them down from the inside.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it.
We'll go undercover.
Okay, as you guys turn and you open the doors, you see what looks to be a large swarm of rats have come, thinking they might realize that when the gas goes off, the rats usually get to eat. And they did not realize that you guys have survived the swarm.
On them today, they're gonna get ate.
So you guys kind of crack open the door, and as you do, oh man, that swarm picture is not pleasing to the eyes. You see 2 large swarms of rats. They're nasty. Uh-oh. What will you guys do? First of all, we're going to need some initiative rolls. I like it. Doc didn't move. He says, I stay on the top, baby. All right, Doc, you see what looks to be 2 rat swarms. 2 of them just come crawling out.
All right, well. Now, how do spells work? Now, I got fear memorized too, but could I cast another bless, or you can only cast it like I'd have to memorize it twice? Is that how that works?
Yeah, you've prepared 1 bless and 1 fear.
Right, I got it. Well, I guess then I'm really not much more now than just a fighter, so I'm gonna run up here and crack that dude.
Well, you have 4 heal spells too, still.
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, nobody's bleeding, so.
Yeah, no one's bleeding just yet.
Well,
But see, now he said, oh, and maybe turn around and look and made me miss.
Well, you have a hero point. You have a hero point.
Yeah, I'll use it, I guess. It's not good for anything else.
Not dying.
Yeah. I still miss.
But it's not a card, at least. So you moved and swung. Are you casting the shield spell?
No, I'm moving away.
Okay. I don't want to clump. I feel like I clumped you guys up pretty bad. I don't know. If you guys want to move yourselves, you could. Because you guys did just run out of the gas room when these rats swarmed. Is everybody okay with the way they're stationed?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
Because here comes a rat swarm. So it's going to use 1 action and just overtake those 2 fellas. Taking Morgrim and Doc. Just a swarm. You watch as the wave of rats wash over their bodies.
Man, there's nothing like it when a warm wave of rats wash over your body.
And they start...
Did I hit them with Retributive Strike?
Yes, this does damage, so...
Oh no, it hit me.
Technically, Morgrem can do Retributive Strike on Doc too.
Doc?
Yes. This is so stupid.
I got you, Morgrem. Don't you worry.
Okay,
Well, I got Doc. Hold on.
let me know when you both have your effects on so I can roll my damage.
Okay.
Mine is up.
Okay. So it rolls individual damage here. Morgrem, you take no damage, and neither do you, Doc, because of Retributive Strikes.
And then I critically hit this one with my maul.
Well,
I just
The-
cleave my hammer through him.
The
Swinging it
tornado,
back and forth.
the tornado maul, and it just.
Yeah, I spin around like a whirlwind barbarian in Diablo.
The rats are dead. That's the two champions. Who would have thought that is that's a strong party build, guys. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I don't. Oh, ow.
Don't want.
These guys are flat-footed to you. Oh no, no, you didn't. You use perception. You could tumble through these guys. Just go, boom, boom, boom. If you wanted to try to get them flat-footed.
Okay.
I would just go ahead and do it for your second thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, in your activities, we'll gold star that for you. Tumble through is an action you can do, so that way you can actually roll on them. And more grim. Yeah. Paladin. The two paladins. That's gonna be something.
still can't hit.
You got one action though.
Oh.
Your.
Grab my axe. Well, here. I'm gonna smack. Didn't do my rage stuff, but it's still on. So just say that's good.
Oh, I do need you guys to do a fortitude save here after this too. I forgot to do your poison from the running out of the room.
All right.
Fucking hell. These rats didn't even get to go. Fail. Success. So, on a failure, you take 1d6 poison damage. On a success, you take half. The DC is 16. So, I'm going to go ahead and roll the damage. It's 4 points. So, Devin, you took 4 more points of damage. Phil, you took 2. I need Rag. I gotta make it a save for Frazzle. For Razzle Dazzle. He failed.
You
He
wanted a fortitude?
Yes, everyone needs to make a fortitude save. DC 16. That's a critical success. You take no damage.
So I can't use my fish eyes?
No.
No!
Come on.
It's a critical success. You take no damage. Not a critical success. You take 2 points, Happy. And you guys have defeated the gauntlet. So as you guys walk out, you see Frazzle, he's got a black coin himself in his hand, and he's thinking out loud. He goes, "I don't know if I should join the Black Noon Thieves Guild."
I think you should do it.
I don't think you should do it.
Dude,
Stealing's wrong.
Think about how much money you could make if you were in a thieves guild, though.
I'm really good at making traps too. Like I wouldn't even have to be on like the front lines. I could just be out there making traps, you know. No one could hear you. Your mic is so far away from here. You're just yelling into the depths.
It's because you didn't put it in the middle like you do.
So you guys are confused. You guys are doing both. Are you trying to convince him not to join or join? I need to know which one.
Trying to convince him to join.
I don't think you should steal. That's all I'm
Well,
saying.
I didn't find a coin. Would you be willing to give me that coin?
Hell no! You ain't joining no thieves guild. It sounds like.
But I'd owe you guys. I'd owed you guys a big one.
No, you ain't got nothing we want.
I
That-
really see Aurora Borealis this weekend. Late tonight.
Yeah, but not right now. I do have some stuff. I got some stuff.
Like what? What you got? Start looking them up and down.
I got this snare.
Do we know if it's towards the north?
Yeah, that's it should be northern.
I got this bag right here, and he pulls out a little. And he opens it up, and it's just it looks like a giant loose knot, but once you step in it, it pulls it, like locks the target's legs into place. And I also have the formula to let you know how to do this. You can make your own knots, and I got 8 gold, 5 silver pieces.
All that and all you want is this coin?
Yeah.
One sec, let me confer with my business associate. I think we should rob this kid.
No, that's not good. We can't rob a child.
We could easily rob this child. He ain't gonna
No,
rob
we
him.
shouldn't. I should say, I guess.
Fine.
That's just wrong.
This kid wants to join the Thieves Guild. We're gonna teach him what happens if you get stolen from it, and then he'll have to think, do I want to do this to people all the time? It's a lesson if you think about it. So, you guys with me?
No.
So
So
confused.
that's one now. Yes. So,
Are you guys gonna rob me?
it's looking like a possibility.
No.
I'm not robbing anyone.
He's not even one of us, though.
I'm not going to say you can't join the Thieves Guild, Little Lizard. But just know if I ever catch you, I'll break both of your knees and one hand, and I'll cut the other one off.
My gosh, this guy.
Jeez.
Fine. I like him. Yes. Just know that. That's like stealing. Can't be stealing.
No stealing.
And if I ever find out you help create or work with undead, your
Oh,
entire lineage will be retributed.
Retributed.
my grandfather was a bone man.
Time to die, little one.
Yeah, like he made sculptures out of bones.
Whoa.
Well, that sounds really cool. I don't know if we should let Locust join Thieves Guild or not. That's up to you all.
I'm really impartial to whether or not he joins, honestly.
I mean, I think if we gotta have somebody in the Thieves Guild, I think we should give it to Happy.
Yeah.
Someone's crinkling.
That was me.
Snake.
It is I, not me.
So,
Um,
we're not robbing him. So we're giving him the coin, or we're like, no coin for you, kid. Happy gets the coin. Is that what we're doing?
We could just destroy the coin.
Why would we do that?
This gauntlet was to just get this coin?
Yeah, and give it to the kid.
Well, let's save the kid.
No, the gauntlet.
The 35
is
gold, too.
thieves that they're not special.
And to get the 35 gold that you guys have in your party sheet.
I can get through their gauntlet, no problem. If I can get through that, I can get down to you. You'll be thinking of me at night. Sleep with one eye open.
Like, I did that shit just to fucking do it.
I was just bored on a Saturday, so I ran the gauntlet. I'm gonna come back, I'll do it again. I just didn't know if you guys nudging him away from the Thieves Guild or not. Gosh.
I encourage it then. I say, follow your
I
heart, kid.
discourage it.
You guys can never.
Wow, you're kind of an asshole.
You shouldn't. Not a noble cause. Just strive to be better.
Be a noble cause, though, so I say go for it.
You do you, lizard. I already warned you. Don't let me catch you.
So we got 2 saying he should. And I'm going to take Zach's as saying he should. So I think that's 2 against.
No, he said to go break my knees and cut off my
Exactly.
hands.
That's why I'm
If I
saying
got
he,
you.
that's why I'm like, he probably is saying
Yeah, but you know I'm in the Thieves Guild, so like, ain't that already? Aren't you already caught me?
No, because you ain't done anything illegal right now.
Oh,
Unless you want to confess to something. And then I could use repentance for you. But you don't want repentance.
I'm guessing that's the hammer.
No, hammer is final rest. Repentance is this cattle rod.
Okay. He walks off confused and don't know what to do.
That's how life's supposed to be. You're not supposed to know what things are. What
I was supposed to. There was different treasures that you guys get for what he does, but you guys are undecisive.
And we're not indecisive. We're just 50-50 split. That's rather decisive.
He walks off. As you guys come up, Ursa sees him, and he goes, "Oh, you saved him! Thank goodness! Here's 8 gold pieces and 5 silver. I'm so glad you found him."
Keep your eye on him, rat lady.
That's not my
I
job.
have to break his kneecaps.
Don't tell me what to do. You guys gain 2 points of reputation. 1 point for rescuing him and 1 point for making it all the way to the center of the gauntlet.
That's right, man.
So one of you needs, I prefer all, like, however, but you got to remember to keep them points. So someone track that. 2 points of reputation.
The reputation.
Yeah. All right, guys. Back to your rumors. What do you guys want to do now?
Well,
You had the stable. You have the inn. That had a bunch of people got food poisoning in. You got
The
the
undead.
crabs. You got
The supernatural.
that was the stable.
Nate, I have a question.
I probably have an answer. You have to ask your question if you want me to answer it.
Hold. So my background gives me 2 points of reputation.
Oh, so you would have 4. Everyone else has 2. He's special.
I'm going fishing.
What? We're going to the supernatural barn.
We're going to the
Yeah.
the supernatural barn, guys. We gotta go. To
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
Doc.
that
can I
was the
get
agreement.
surgery?
I went through the gauntlet, and then we could go kill the ghost or any undead that were in the barn.
now we're doing what? The supernatural?
Yeah, the supernatural barn.
Doc, can I get some heals?
Yep.
Some medicine.
I'll give you
I
some
ain't feeling
medicine.
too good.
I'm gonna go over and pull out this ale. So drink this.
Oh, thank you.
Man, did I make it or fail? What the heck was all that fishing stuff went by?
That's,
Failed.
that's your wife constantly putting
Yeah,
that.
I failed. Here we go. Never mind. I'm gonna use the magic now.
Forward.
Fix me right up. Thank you.
Anybody else hurt?
You could have done that as a 3 actioner and just healed everybody for 7.
Who else is hurt?
Rag and Urine. That'd have fully
I'm
healed.
down by
That would have fully healed everyone actually if you did it that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it at 3 action. I ain't doing nothing else. Standing around.
Ka-doom. So Urine, you get 3 hit points back. You're more yellow and ready to go, ready to flow.
That's right. We're ready to go, man.
Okay.
Let's go see where it goes.
Supernatural barn. Right? It's a barn.
Ah.
Supernatural barn.
About to slice up some goats.
You guys go to the house of the 6 nails.
That sounds like a coffin making place.
There's a
And
creepy haunted house. I saw this in one of the murals. It looks really creepy.
this is the
There's
guy.
ghosts in there. We need to go kill them.
This is the guy standing out front. His name is Ektar Beatsmith.
Yo, Hector.
It's Ektar. Thank you very much.
No, that looks like Hector.
Whatever.
Ektar.
Pete Smith.
Wow.
So, Hector, I heard you had a supernatural barn.
Yeah, see, I bought this place from Karen Tofavag, a legend among horse breeders. Though she recently retired and figured it was time for me to strike it rich with the ranching of Ogdenars. We Gelderon folks, we keen properties in the clan when we can, you know. She sold it to me at a fair price just a few months back. Good deal, right? He half-heartedly kicks the stone fence as he starts talking. Phooey, been hell it has. Someone's been breaking fences, hiding tools, bleeding the mules, and making a mess of things.
Okay, but what part of that's supernatural? That just sounds like a person.
He looks.
That sounds like you made one of your neighbors mad, man.
Much as I've kept watch, I haven't been able to catch the vandals in action. I tried calling in family to help, but they all, politely declined like I'm some pariah. This needs proper investigation, and I have some funds set aside to make it worth your while. You asked me? Okay, let's see. What you asked answer me this question.
Disappointment is immeasurable, and my day has been ruined.
How long is it? You didn't ask any of these questions.
Mm.
And that's
Where
what questions
where
we
are the
talk about.
goats at? I'm asking that question.
Yeah, I was here for undead. This is supernatural. These are just petty theft.
Where are the goats? There is.
Ghost.
Oh, the ghost. Oh, who do I think is responsible? Okay.
I like how he plays that over like that sounds close enough.
Well, that's what I gotta do sometimes. You guys don't ask. It's not like you're gonna come out and say these exactly.
Are you saying we're terrible?
That's what I'm saying. It says who might be responsible is the question. I gotta figure it out a way to string that along. To make it tied to this. I thought it might be local kids causing trouble. Yeah. Then I thought might be the thieves. Yeah. Stayed up a few nights on watch just to see for myself. Yeah. But never spotted a soul.
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, we're getting on the same wavelength. I'm finishing your sentence for you, sir.
Even though someone got into the shed and messed things up proper, yeah, they did. My Alcataruz got mean streak, sharp wits, so they could cause some damage. You damn right when angry. But whenever responsible shows finesse, wouldn't have said so much a month ago, but he leans in and whispers, I might have a poltergeist. One of them ghosts.
Undead?
And then he goes,
Where?
yeah. How long is this? Oh, it's been happening, you know. There was some mishaps early on. Damage really got bad. Yeah, around 3 weeks ago. And nearly every day there is a new misfortune. Honestly, it's like the House of the Six Nails referred to some Kuthite torment.
To me, it sounds like you got some kind of gremlins or mites.
Ooh.
It sounds like petty thievery, but I'm still hoping that you're haunted.
I had that blue jar stuff, but the doctor gave me for them mites. You know what I mean?
One of them got away.
Never mind, you don't get what I said. But I'd be more than happy if you got, you know, if you want to take a look around.
Yeah, I'll go hunt undead on your farm.
Ragva is digging a hole.
I'm gonna go find the undead.
He's digging a hole. It's about 8,000 feet down.
You gotta go find the corpses.
I think they're above
He
ground.
hands you the keys.
No, we're looking for the underworld itself. No greater place to kill undead than the underworld.
Okay, so
Those are
there,
called fiends.
there is 3 subsections: the workshop, the barn, and the paddock. I don't know what that is.
Like loading dock.
Loading dock. Okay. So that's what you guys have here. So it does say that PCs employ creative strategies or leverage specialized skills to find clues. PCs could also track down and interview 2 people here. You got Kyra, the lady that sold him the 6 nails, and he's got his cousin, Rawcoon Beatsmith, as well.
I'm going to investigate these areas first before I go talk to people.
You're gonna investigate these areas.
I mean, we could look here, see if there's any evidence, and then go talk to the people, and that way we're like, oh.
You
And
ready
they say,
to?
"You've never been there." We look there and be like, well, you got the red mud on your boots.
Yeah.
That
We looked
guy's.
around a little bit.
Here it comes. Shobamba. Look at this house. This is what you have to investigate.
Black.
You're not on. Yeah, it's dark until you enter the map. Ain't that right, Doc?
Yeah. That's right. It's not dark anymore.
It's time to do your best Traps impression, guys. The Ghost Hunters.
All right. Taps. That's what we're going to do. Let's get cameras everywhere before we go lights out.
Before we go lights out. What's the thievery check for?
We can all see in
Hiding the cameras.
Hiding cameras.
There it goes.
There's no
Don't
camera.
fuck with it. What?
Alright.
Alright, so how we're gonna play this is simple, guys. So there's 3 things. So do you guys want to just roll initiative and then we'll do it in like minutes? You know what I mean? So each of your actions are like a minute, you know what I mean? Or do you guys just want to everybody move to a part of the building and then we'll see what happens? How do you guys want to do it?
Yeah, because I'm looking for the part that's got the creatures in it.
You mean the horses?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where Zach is going.
I thought that was the house.
The house.
This is
This,
the house, ain't
this
it?
ain't his house. You don't have a house here. This is the business.
That's where all the
His
spirits-
house ain't haunted.
Now I'm going here.
It's his business.
This building.
Okay.
I didn't know that was.
No one answered my original question.
Okay.
How do you guys
I
want?
say we do the initiative. The initiative one seems
Okay,
simpler.
let's everybody roll initiative.
Oh, look at that! You mentioned Ghost, and Rob was like, "Yes."
All right, did everybody roll? Oh, got another dice roll coming in late. Okay, so starting the initiative is Rag. So Rag, what are your 3 things?
So, they said the hunting was the worst in the barn or the building.
It was these 3 areas. It was the
field, the barn,
the
and
paddock, the paddock, the workshop, and then the actual
All right,
barn
I'm
itself.
gonna start in the paddock.
That's not the paddock. This is the paddock.
Yeah, the paddock's over here, like
Oh.
the rat.
Oh, I want to start in this building.
That's the workshop.
Okay, that's where I want to.
Okay, so use 1 action to enter the workshop, guys. And now you're in it.
Okay. I have my hammer out the whole time too.
Okay.
Because when I see this ghost, I'm a hit.
Got it. So this is largely unchanged. This large shed houses, various tools for grooming, cleaning, feeding livestock. That includes a small furnace suitable for heating and shaping horseshoes with a modest stockpile of coal iron bars. It looks to be in disarray as well. So it looks like a lot of stuff has been spilt. There are several spilled grain bags, a dozen iron bars jammed in an unlit furnace, and looking around, there looks to be a couple hidden tools. And the furniture has been damaged in this building. Okay.
Could I use lore undead to be? Is this actual undead work? Like, was this a poltergeist? Is there like spiritual residue?
Ectoplasma.
Yeah, go ahead.
Or like the feeling of undead themselves? Like undead has been here.
You can't really tell. You don't know. Looking around here, I mean, there's not a lot of
They do
clues
it
to
again
go.
in a different section of the workshop.
You can. There's a couple different things you can do here. You can do crafting, perception, or thievery, or you could do your lore undead.
I'll do lore undead again because I'll never make the other ones.
Yeah. Okay. Looking around here, there's many of the scattered tools are hidden on high shelves, having been placed atop level surfaces, not under or squeezed between anything. These few exceptions are larger and appear to have been violently driven into surfaces, like a pitchfork that's lodged into a crate. This suggests the lighter items have been relocated using telekinetic magic like Mage Hand. Some type of magic has been used here.
But what's in that crate? What if there's something he's doing here that the ancestors don't like?
They don't give me what's in the crate.
Oh, okay. Well, that was my 3.
Sorry. You start digging around. You could give me a perception check since you're looking in the crate, I guess.
Give you a what?
A perception. Just there's too much stuff you don't know. You failed that check. Okay. Who's next in the initiative order? Doc. Workshop, barn, or the paddock?
I'm gonna
Podoc.
walk over here.
I like that. So you're going to the Podoc.
I'm still within sight of the party. I'm gonna walk over and see what I can see. Just looking around where I'm at there.
Okay, so this is nature, perception, medicine or nature or perception, or survival.
They're all about the same.
It's up to you. They give you different stuff. And the perception the perception one, as there's animals over here, so you can kind of look at the animals with a perception check, or you can just look around. You know what I mean? Like one is you're observing. Well,
I survived that.
you can keep going. You have another action. These all are one, so you could try again.
All right, so with this one, since I failed to survive, I'm gonna say, maybe it's medicine.
You're looking at the Ogdorans, which are like horsies. Most of these Ogdorans have minor maladies and small sores, welts, patches of missing hair, and are slightly gaunt and looks like they've been too stressed to eat properly. The wounds are randomly distributed among the animals' bodies, though few wounds appear above their shoulders. These injuries don't resemble any conventional pattern of animal abuse, which should alleviate concerns that Iktar might be cruel or negligent. So,
Okay.
give me a nature check. You get a nature check on doing this medicine. It's pretty high. I don't know if you'll be able to.
Yeah, I'm not very good at nature.
Critical failure. You think this is a dog. You think one of those horses is really a dog in disguise.
I'm gonna walk back over and say, "Hey, stay away from the things. They got poison ivy."
Okay. Gosh, my parties.
You got poison ivy? Stay away from me, dude.
Wait till you see them. It's like covered in it.
Okay, Happy. Barn, workshop. You're going to the workshop. You step into the workshop. Crafting, perception, or thievery. Perception. That is not a success. You got one left. That's a critical fail. We are moving on. You guys are not investigators. You guys should probably call Scooby-Doo in them.
We'll go in the barn, see if I can find a dog that talks.
Go find a dog? What the hell?
So I need to find Scooby-Doo.
I didn't even tell you what you could do. You just
Oh, I thought you said perception earlier when you was talking.
Yeah,
Is
each
that not the part?
building has
different
a
ones,
one.
though.
There is a perception though.
Okay.
Okay, I need to know what you're looking for sight. Like, are you checking the stalls or are you checking just the barn and like, are you walking in? Do you see how they have these doors?
Yeah, I was checking the stalls.
Okay, so you're going through the stalls. That's what I needed to know. Okay, as you open up all the stalls, the Ogdoran droppings seem to have smeared on the wall, and not thrown. It specifically states here, not thrown. So this looks like someone climbed up in the stalls and
Smeared shit everywhere.
It's probably happy.
used telekinetic manipulation and smeared the Ogdoran's poop on all these staples. That's what you find in the stalls, Phil. Like a high school teen went to the bathroom, then they reached into the toilet and just rubbed the poop all over
Like
the
a
stall.
high school. I don't know if that's like a high school team.
I worked in a high school and I have seen that done.
Man, just because a high school team did that doesn't mean it's like a high school team. Man.
Not a team, a high school teen. Teen. Like a
I know.
teenager. I've seen it multiple times.
Hey man, when you
Hey,
gotta
dude,
smear on the
I've
wall.
already told you my horror story there. I'll never drink cherry Pepsi again.
Hey man, you
But
got shit on your hand. You gotta wipe it somewhere.
gosh, you got one more. You could do an athletics or crafting or a survival, thievery, or perception.
What would I be doing with athletics?
Baling hay, man. Good farm.
I'm throwing shit around trying to see if I can find any of these ghosts.
You climb up. You make a ladder so you can climb around and look. I don't know. You don't find shit. You suck.
And I got one more action.
No, you moved. Move into the different rooms as well.
Okay, we're good then.
Yep. It's like Clue. Morgrim, what's up? Man, Devin, your investigator would have had a fucking heyday. A heyday with these adventures. Alright, where are you going? The Podok? The workshop has been cleared. You found everything in the workshop, guys. Other than doing a perception check on the crates and stuff. So
Has the barn been cleared?
the barn has not. Barn and the Podok haven't. The Podok hasn't found anything other than the horses have been hurt. So
I'll go to the Podok.
okay, you go next to Doc over there with one action. Your second action, we got nature or perception.
We're gonna do perception.
Okay. That's a fail.
We're gonna do perception. So I don't have nature. Can I do perception again?
You can do perception again, yeah. That's a success. Survival is also in this list. I apologize for not mentioning that. Do you have survival?
No.
No. Okay, so it's perception. These Ogdorans, which are level horses, seem uncharacteristically skittish. The majority have herded together, less to socialize and more so like they look like on alert. Like their eyes are darting about, scanning the quiet Podok. A few of them are brave enough to wander alone, however, and Ogdoran with a dappled, mostly white coat seems to have been exiled from the herd. There's one all by himself.
Oh.
That's what you noticed with your perception check. These horses seem skittish, scared.
Skittish, and one of them is exiled.
Yep, and you can tell like they're uneasy, and they all herded up, which is they only do that usually when there's predators nearby. So. All right. At the end of this initiative, it goes back to Rag. But before you guys get to going in here, you guys notice something here. It looks like something moves through the middle of the herd, and the Agorans start getting agitated, and they start running around the Podok, and they start coming at Doc and Mulgrave, running right at him, which is probably pretty scary. So this sets off the hazard, guys. Are you guys prepared for a hazard?
No, not really.
Oh. Can I ask why you're not prepared for the hazard?
Because my guy is not prepared for anything.
Your guy.
You're in a fireball?
Yeah, I'm on the mirror horses.
Nice.
It's just the prestidigitation, but the horses don't know that. I'm gonna make a loud boom and try to scare them away.
Fireworks.
Oh, it ain't my turn yet, is it? It will be.
I might have did this wrong. But it's too late. We're already here.
We're already here. It's too late. There's no going back now.
It's still going back.
You weren't supposed to kill the horses, but they just turned into miniature nightmares. You must kill them now.
Dang.
Well, technically, you were supposed to be able to
Yeah,
We're supposed
that's
to what?
neat.
Well, we're just going into fighting now. That's all me. So this thing doesn't have a picture because it's an invisible creature. So you see this thing appear in the middle of these horses, and it lets off a and she tries to scare these horses. I got to make a flat check here, using 2 actions to rile up the horses. That succeeds.
Ah!
And you see this thing, it appears, it looks like it has like a cow's head on its shoulders. And that was 2 actions.
It's the Wendigo.
And it draws this little knife out. And now I will say it is invisible. There is a specialty action for the Podok because it's so dusty. It's called Kick Dust. It's a single action. Let me get up here so I can read it to you fully. Okay, so there's a 1 action called Kick Dust. It's to manipulate. You stand in an area of ample loose soil. By scooping or kicking your foot, you launch a cloud of dust into an adjacent space. Attempt a DC 15 acrobatics or athletics checks. And depending on what you roll, determines the area that it fills. And this will... so on a critical success, it fills a 15-foot. Creatures in the cone are covered in dust for 2 rounds. Dust-covered creatures are concealed rather than invisible. As an action, a creature can attempt a DC 15 reflex to clear the dust off. So that's how you kind of... Because this creature is always invisible, that's how you kind of fight that, is by using the dust. But we go into initiative order, which I think... We'll have you guys go ahead and roll combat initiative now. So...
Did I do my undead lore as my initiative?
Is it better than your perception?
Yeah.
It's not undead, so no.
Oh, then no.
Some not so good rolls. So these horses start panicking.
Told you I wasn't prepared. I start panicking.
Okay, so the horses run at Doc and Morgan, and it's going to bite you, Morgan. They're going to bite on you, and then they're going to try to kick Doc.
Horses are biting me?
Yeah, horses. They have like these soft teeth.
Not so soft.
Oh, they're soft. They're just gumming you.
Up to animals.
Ow.
And then it's going to try to knock you down, which it has an athletics of +9 here.
I think you knocked me down.
I think so too. So it booted you down, so you're now prone on the ground. And that's its turn. And then it goes to Urine. Urine, you tried to build a ladder, get to the top shelf here, but you hear the horses going crazy, and you hear Murdoch get bit by a horse, which is not good.
Have
I head
rabies.
towards the horse. Which way is that?
Out and then around the corner there, where Doc was earlier. Yep. Yeah, you see him.
And I draw my weapon. What is my turn?
Yeah, it's my turn. I'm invisible. Some weird fey creature. And there's only one thing for me to do. It's very important.
Run away.
No, I'm gonna entangle.
Surrender.
I'm gonna entangle you, so my horsey children can feast upon your flesh. I think I made 2 circles. I don't know how I made 2, but I did. It's a 20-foot radius, so I'm just gonna. Didn't you have one more action, Phil? Because you ran out here. The door was already open.
I pulled my weapon out.
Oh, you pulled your weapon out. So you watch as a bunch of plants start growing in that area there. So she's gonna target those fellas here. Come on, and get entangled.
Rolling great.
12 failed. 12 failed. 6 critical fail. I don't know what happens on a critical fail.
I get restrained.
Okay, so let me deselect Morgan because he's, critically failed. So, on a failure, the target takes a minus 10-foot penalty to speed until it leaves the area. On a critical failure, it is immobilized for 1 round. And so you guys have a minus 10. And Morgrim is immobilized. That is Dos Amigos. Can I do anything else? I think that's about it. Yeah.
What does a critical failure do?
You're immobilized.
Oh.
You can't do anything with the movement. Doc, you have a minus 10 to your speed, and
But that hazard over here, is that the horses or is that?
yeah, that's the horses. The white circle that is just blank is the. It's over.
Evil
It's over here.
creature.
Yeah,
It's a poltergeist. That's not a poltergeist.
yeah,
What's this blue circle? Is that the spell that's in cast on?
yeah. That's in the entanglement spell. You just have a minus 10 to movement till you get out of that area. So you go sprinting out of there.
Well,
It's 1 action. Why are you moving like that?
Probably because of the second circle.
What's second circle?
Alrighty.
Dude, do you have another action, Paul? Are you doing anything with that?
I'm taking my action to hand.
Oh. Rag!
I simply don't believe in your grass magic. So I'm gonna just walk through it.
Okay. Alright. It's difficult terrain moving through that area, see? So,
Alright, so it takes my whole turn to get the end.
and then, okay, so you spend all 3 actions?
Yep.
Just moving. Okay.
Just leave the grass.
Happy, 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 happy. All the plants are writhing and trying to wrap people up. What are you going to do? So this is difficult terrain. So each square is actually 10. So 10. It's not gonna let you move that way anyway because you're gonna slam into a wall. So 10, 20, 30, 40. What, 25, 25? Yeah, but these are all difficult terrain. So then you would do 10, almost out of it. You're like on the edge there. That's all 3 actions. You like sprint across there trying to get out. And Morgrim is immobilized. You're incapable of movement. You can't use any actions that have the move trait. Yeah, okay. If it's an external force would move you out, you move. The force must exceed a DC. So you are unable to move this round. So right now, all you have is a bunch of horses in your face that are trying to bite you. So what are you going to do with the horses? You can use nature. You can intimidate. You could just beat the horses up.
Yeah. Would I? No, if I. Okay. We're gonna use nature because that's what we got the best.
That is a success. You seem to have calmed them a bit.
A bit. They're gonna still attack me?
Yeah, it takes 4 successes to stop these guys.
Is that a 2-actioner?
That is a 2-actioner. Yep. You could intimidate them to like demoralize them to give them a -1. I would allow the intimidation because intimidation's a 1-actioner if you have intimidation.
I don't have intimidation.
Oh, you could swing at them. Try to. They do have hit points.
Yeah, but I feel like if I swing at them, kill them.
You feel like you'd kill them?
If I hit, yeah.
Yeah. Good luck.
You know what? Fuck you, horses. Get away from me.
These horses are gonna bite you.
Take my ball and I'm going home.
Not before I bite you. Rah! Rag, are you using your retributive thing?
The enemy's not within range for me to strike.
He's not within range, but you could still give him the damage reduction.
No, you're not. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
He is prepared.
As these horses start munching. And then they're going to turn around and give him a kick to the face to try to knock him prone inside the... He turns and kapow! And down goes Morgrim. He's now prone inside the evilness. You're starting your turn in my thing, which means you got to make a saving throw, buddy. That is a successoruni, which I think ought to success. Entanglement doesn't do anything. Yep, that's only on a failure. So this is just difficult terrain to you there, buddy. You could hop that fence. That'd be easier. That'd be, 10, 20 to be inside the podok.
I hop the fence. Get over there.
So you're on this. Okay, 1 second. Whoop. There you go, buddy.
I can't see.
You should be able to see now.
No.
Huh?
Can't see.
What the fuck can't you see?
See your little circles. That's it.
The fuck? Okay, let's delete this stupid token. Now is the map back black to you?
Nothing changed.
Still nothing?
Nope.
Why can't you see? You're on the same map.
I see.
Okay. You're right next to that fence.
Can I try to?
You didn't say anything.
I know. I don't think I can do the nature thing over here.
Nope. You could try to kick dirt. Don't forget that's a thing. You can kick dirt. It's a 15-foot cone on a crit, 10-foot cone on a success to get that invisible creature. Because you guys, that's what's causing the creepiness of these horsies.
What's the check?
For the dirt,
Yeah.
I think it's out of your range right now. Right. But you could get closer. That's the actual creature of this hazard. Okay. I'm gonna mess you up. I said leave! Leave my barn! I look oogly, 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 oogly. This guy's gonna... He can't do much. He just kind of... Yeah. She says, leave! Leave my barn or be cut! And she whips out a knife that you can't see because I'm invisible. And then she'll step up. I said, leave, you dirty dwarf! I have multiple people targeted. I apologize. And she cut you, Yorin. She cut you deep. Cut you real deep. Get out of here! Get on! Get on, get!
Well, what do you know? That's pretty wild.
And it's still invisible. Even after.
Right. So I'm going to ready my axe because I couldn't have last round because I had to get up off the ground. Remember, I was prone.
Oh, and you moved twice.
I'm going to ready my axe, move down here, and get it flanked.
Okay. Alright, so you ready to your axe, you moved, you got one left.
Yeah, I'm going to take a swing at it.
Okay.
See if it can usually be hit.
Don't forget to click the off guard button.
Yep, I did. Please.
You can't hit it because of the invisibility.
Okay, so it's invisible.
I told you that every time.
I know.
It's evil magic. Wait, stop. You gotta do this first, Zach. You cannot move this round. You're immobilized as you critically failed the entanglement spell.
All right. I'll throw a javelin then.
Okay. What are you throwing a javelin to?
Whatever it is, they're flanking over there.
That invisible creature. Take my javelin.
There's a reason that they're taking a defensive position on both sides of that square, that 5-foot area.
Yeah. You have more actions. You keep throwing.
Oh, okay.
You can throw at least another one. Both of them.
And that was my last. Yeah, that was my last one.
All right. Cover.
I'm gonna run over there, and I have flour in my belt pouch, and I'm just gonna throw it in that whole cloud.
Okay, so you succeeded my check. Will you do this? Bullshit. We'll do this as kick dirt. We'll do it as a kick dirt. Oop, I went too far. Where's my dirt kicker? Okay, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check here. The DC's 15. Okay. As you come running over there, you reach into your bag and you drop your dirt. You still have one action left. You could try again.
It took 2 moves to get there.
Oh, did it take 2 moves? You're unable to cover it with dirt. Morgrim, you're turret inside my spell.
I am.
Can I tell you something funny? Don't fail. Okay.
Like that?
You didn't critically fail. That's what matters. So you're able to move. So you could stand up and then move.
I stand up.
Okay.
10.
You're out of the entanglement. You said, screw that spell. Then you lay on hands yourself because you're so hurt.
No, that's wait, is it a one action?
It is a one action.
I lay on hands myself. Cause I am hurt.
You don't get the AC bonus
Why not?
because it's to allies. It's when you lay on hands to other people, not yourself.
Well, I didn't put it on me anyways.
That's good. I'm a horse. I'm horsies. I don't want to go in there. I'm gonna come over here. 1 to 2, I'm going for the dwarf. 3 to 4, I'm going for the halfling. I'm getting that dwarf. I'm gonna bite that dwarf right on the ass. I'm gonna bite urine right on the ass. And now I'm gonna trip the little halfling or gnome.
Who's giving me bonus?
Hmm?
Why do I, how'd you miss me?
Mm-hmm.
Should have hit me.
You had a +2. I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea why it gave you, but it did. I don't. You saying that should have hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so it bit you on the booty. A booty chomp. And then I critically failed, so the horses fall down. The gnome knocks down the horses. Because it critically failed to trip. So all the horses got knocked down. I don't know how that happened. But the horses all fall down.
London Bridges, babies.
Forgot to rage at the start.
That's an action.
Alright.
Gonna kick that dirt in this thing's face so you can find it.
Yes.
Okay, it's an athletic check, DC 15. That be a critical success. that means that creature is covered in dust for 2 whole rounds. Yeah, doggy.
Nice.
If you give me just a moment, I'll put the concealed effect on it instead of the invisibility one. That way it will do it for you so you don't have to do any rollings. Alright, you're good to go. And don't forget it's flat-footed to you because you are flanking.
Oh. I rolled like Devin.
I rolled like Devin. I told you, get out of here, you dwarf, and you know, and you other dwarf.
Kill it.
He spins around. Is gonna use its hoof knife on the other dwarf.
It looks like a ghost. Let me out.
I don't think it's a ghost.
And it cuts the doctor. It goes, yeah, I got you. And then I'm gonna do a little, papa.
It's running away, just a ghost.
And then it's going to use a one action check to try to rile up the ghosts or the horses again to get rid of Devin's one success on it. So now,
you.
all right, Doc.
I'm gonna kill these horses.
I'm gonna kill these horses.
Then we tried peace.
Now you're covered in dust, right? So I don't gotta.
It's concealed now. I already have it put on, so all you gotta do is attack it.
Okay.
It ducks under there. I told you, just leave my barn. Leave it.
But I missed, right?
Yeah, you missed.
That's terrible. It's not your barn anymore. You sold it.
I'm not dead, you fucker.
Well, what'd you give your farm away to that guy for then?
I didn't give my.
Are you saying he stole it from you?
I've been here. It's mine.
And I'll move.
I don't know.
I get it. You're saying it's yours, but are you saying he stole it from you? I mean,
Do any of you guys have nature as a skill?
Yeah.
nope.
Yes.
You could roll nature on this creature. Well, on your turn, it takes an action to identify this creature. Zach, you just have a -10 to your movement, and that's difficult terrain. So, good luck, buddy.
So that's me getting out.
Okay, and you have what, 2 actions left?
Which I'm going to use both of them to position myself.
You could just move once and then throw. You still have no
I don't have
javelin.
any more stuff. No, I used both javelins.
You should have picked up more javelins off the Zolgas. There were 6 there.
Well, we didn't.
Foolish dwarf.
Foolish mortals.
Okay,
I just bomb rush things with hammer.
happy. Oh, don't forget that's an action to draw your hammer because you threw your javelins last round.
I can't use nature on it.
I'll fucking punch this thing.
That's a failure. You don't know. You have no idea what this thing is. If you take a 5-foot step, you could. Yeah, there you go. Put it off guard, and then you could sneak attack. Don't forget to click the off guard button when you roll your attack to get that bonus. Oof. I'm scared. Both paladins are gonna be over here, guys. I'm a little nervous.
I take 2 actions to get over there.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fine.
I'm in the D formation.
You're surrounded, ghost.
I'm not a fucking ghost.
That sounds like something a ghost would say. We must put it down with final rest.
I can't see you. That's why I missed.
I'm a horse. I'm gonna bite this barbarian on the butt again. No, I'm gonna stand up first. Shake my head. And then I'm gonna bite Urine's ass. Hunk.
I
You're in. Everyone gets to flank it, but you're in.
Bummer.
If only you had an animal companion.
Only, man, that'd be nice. Try to grab this guy, so everyone can just tee off on him.
You gotta make a flat check. Cause I'm concealed.
Right. Didn't make that.
DC 5.
Oof.
You got me. You got me grabbed. Put it on me. That makes me off guard.
Not restrained. You're just grabbed.
Yeah, it still makes me off guard.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I was reading all the different effects. As my last action, I will.
Do I get my spells back after so long? Did you give us a rest or something?
You never used a heal spell. You have 4 free heal spells every day.
Spell on death, and I checked it too. I don't know, maybe I double-clicked it.
He used a 3-action earlier.
Yeah, but he didn't. I don't think he clicked it.
Oh.
Maybe I double clicked it or something.
I don't know. I'm in a bind. I'm swinging at urine, which means the damage reduction doesn't stack, right? Is it, or does it?
That's a great question.
I don't know, but
Let's just assume
you can have this one, Morbrim, because I got to get my hammer out.
Okay. Hold. Activities. On urine?
On urine.
Okay. Go for it.
Sorry, I'm looking this up because I have a feeling it's going to come up.
I would say no because it's the same source.
Oh, yes, it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, the cause is the thing.
This thing still cuts into your chest, urine. And he goes, "Aha! Get off my farm, you dirty dwarves!" And no, you missed. And then it's gonna.
You're invisible.
It's gonna take. I'm concealed. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step.
grabbed.
Oh. You're right. I'm gonna try to break out of the hold. Which is dexterity or strength. I don't have any of those.
I think I can use a reflex there to escape.
For reflex? I thought it was acrobatics, athletics, or unarmed attack.
Maybe right about that. I might think that's something else. You can do it, whatever you do.
I thought you were looking it up for reflex.
Well, I don't see nothing about reflex save here in the grapple, so.
Okay, so I'm using my strength because that's my best ability score. 21?
Yeah. That did it.
Okay, last action. Well, wait. That'd have a -5.
Oh, that would not do it then. I don't.
Or I'd have a -2 to that roll because I got 3.
Oh,
so
-2, so 19.
it'd be
would-
19.
Yeah, that would work.
Aha! Take a 5-foot step.
Wait. But you still added 3. It would be the -5.
Yo, you're right, yeah. So it'd be 18 -2, 16, which is a failure, I'm guessing.
Yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna stay here. There's nothing I could do. Doc. Oh, heal spell went out for 15 hit. What the crap? It's a lot of healing, man.
Then I can use battle medicine in combat too, right?
You can, yes. You just had to have. You couldn't be holding your axe because you have to have a free hand. You could also just swing your axe at me. I'm flat-footed, grabbed, concealed.
Is he still concealed?
Yeah, it'd be at the end of your round. Oh, I'm not concealed anymore, am I?
I held Philip and then attacked you.
Yeah, it still says I have a round on. So.
Okay, I don't know how long it lasted exactly. I knew he was getting close.
Just get off my farm.
I've been waiting for this. I pull out Final Rest,
Okay.
and now I'm swinging for the fences.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
yeah, I think he wanted to.
Bludgeoning damage, right?
Yes.
A bell ringer. Crit effect. The target is sickened 2 and is stupefied 2 until it's no longer sickened.
What the farm? What the farm?
Oh, that one hurt. I'll give you that. That hurt real bad. Alright, don't roll yet. Don't
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
Because sickened affects my AC, and I gotta edit it to sicken 2. Okay, you're good to go.
Alright.
The stupefied doesn't really matter, but the sickened does.
Ooh.
And that's your turn. 'Cause you have to draw your hammer this run.
Yep.
You pretty much lowered my AC by 2, dude. That's big.
Yeah.
Doom, doom, doom. He's like, fuck it, I was swinging all 3 times. He's still just woof, 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 woof. Alright, where's my horse? He's going. I'm going back. I want more of that barbarian dwarf urine.
They've acquired a taste.
I finally read your full name, Urine Blood, but your Urine Blood Pan?
Yeah, I just picked a name.
Your name, Blood, your hand.
Morgrim. The horses are biting urine on the butt. Do you want to help him?
Yeah. I want to help him.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
You could actually step and hit it as well. If you
I know.
Are you not?
No, I am.
Okay, well you have to move. You should move there.
I was waiting for you to.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just. All right, my bad. I see what you're doing. You were trying to be cool, and I ruined it. I'll put you back. That way you can describe it.
What? You already had me there. Why put me back?
Cause then you could tell me what you do, and it sounds all cool. I'm sorry. So what do you do, Morgan? You retributive strike.
You ruined it already.
I'm so sorry, Morgan. Describe what happens.
It's too late.
Nothing happened.
It's too late.
Nothing happens. Urine? These horses bit you on the butt again. These horses are really nibbling on your booty. You took his flanking. 1 second, don't go, Urine, because I'm invisible again, baby. Unless you're gonna kick dirt at me.
Yeah, I'll step, kick dirt, and then.
Okay, make the check, and then if.
Where's my skills?
Wish I could hit something.
Fail.
So I'm invisible.
Do it. Okay, so.
Let me put it on me. You see this creature vanish from your sight. And you're no longer grappling me either.
Yep.
So what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I could try to kick it with dirt. Or I can believe in myself.
Believe it.
Don't stop. Oh.
Don't stop believing. Ow. Ow. That hurt. You hurt my feelings. That's it, you dirty little dwarf. I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna gut you. Right now, right here. Natural 20. Called it.
Sure you did. Cheater.
I draw my card. I flip it over. Oh gosh, this is bad. This is real bad, guys. From chops to groin, triple damage, critical effect. The target must succeed a fortitude save or die.
Don't die.
Do you have
You died.
Do you have a hero point?
I got a hero point.
You're
Might
gonna.
as well use it, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's a fail. That's a success.
Hey, there we go.
You're still probably going down. I'm gonna guess.
More than likely.
Come on. Yes!
I won.
Yes! Don't forget, you dropped a dying 2 there, Urine. Yeah. And then I turn around and I look at this freaking stupid dwarf. I go, I'm gonna do the same thing I did to that guy to you. From your groin all the way. Oh, I should have vomited. Now I'm gonna try to puke. What's your class, DCZ?
17.
Okay. So I lower my sicken by 1. Woo. Not 21. That's bad. Don't do that. Doc.
Oh, my turn. Well, I'm not a very good doc. Everybody keeps laying on the ground.
No one's actually. This is the first time someone went unconscious. To be fair. I just put him unconscious. Now you woke him up. You just did that so you could have off guard again.
No, because he's laying on the ground. He
Doesn't
got-
matter. As long as he's conscious, he is able to act.
No, I don't believe in that.
I'm acting aggressive.
Grrr. Rag, would you like to kick dirt first so you can see this creature easier?
What is that?
Athletics check of a DC 15. And he becomes concealed instead of invisible. So last time that attack would have hit if he... Okay. I think I'm concealed for 1 round? Oh no, I'm still concealed for 2 rounds. But it's just a smaller cone. Got it. Alright, give me a second. I'm concealed. Don't be whistling. Okay. Are you serious? Damn it. Right on the money.
You look undead enough. As I take my hammer and I hit directly down where the head would be, caving the skull into the chest cavity.
You see like a little puff of little flowers as it returns to the first world. Because this thing was a fey creature.
was. Big emphasis on that.
And you see the horses kind of calm. They come to a slow calm. Like,
Think we kill the horses, guys.
they lean over and give the dwarf on the ground just a little nibble because they really like that booty. It was really good.
I'm gonna do the presentation of a big boom and scare them away from me.
They run off back around the podok just safely.
I'm gonna chase them with prestidigitation for a little while.
Just bullying these horses. Go ahead.
Won't do it for very long, just a little bit.
Just a little while.
Then I will do medicine on people because that's what I do for a living now. Ah, here we go. It's a treat wounds thing. I'm not very good at this treat wounds thing. I don't think they should have named me Doc, but they did. See, I failed again.
You guys get paid 20 gold pieces.
That's
Okay.
pretty good. They're going to need to hire a doctor to fix them because I can't seem to make them do anything. Ooh, I made it on that guy. See what I got left. One spell, I believe. Yes, I have a spell left. I'll cast that on Philip again.
You guys do gain another retribution or reputation point.
Retribution? What are we retributing?
PTSD, bro.
Yeah.
God, retributions are everywhere.
They're everywhere, yeah. So you guys get another point and 20 gold pieces and some experience. And I forgot to give you guys some experience from the... You get the experience from that one guy.
Him?
No, Frazzle. So, because you did
The gauntlet.
the gauntlet, yeah. And you did the... So the little...
Got him joined the Thieves Guild.
Well, no, you...
We had him confused about his life going forward.
Yeah, he's
Well,
very
listen,
confused.
kid, you gotta figure some shit out on your own, okay? We can't.
He's
We
still...
can't make every decision for you.
He's still confused. He's still wandering the halls. Confused. He's like, I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with my life. Should I? Should I not?
Everything.
Should I? Should I not? Should I? Or should I not? And I gotta give you the rats. Oh, rats. Okay.
Is this one going off the fast experience again?
No, this is the regular normal, so 1,000.
Bummer.
1,000. All right, you guys completed this one. Are you guys gonna take the day, like go rest up, and then Doc can spend hours healing you guys? Sleep.
I should, because,
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think Doc's probably used up most of his spells, so that's probably the play.
Okay, so you guys spend a day here in town resting. I will give you your experience and a long rest here.
Did we get 1,000?
Probably not, but it'd be nice.
You got 350.
300.
Pretty good.
It's not bad. That's a 1 day's work. You do a couple more of those.
That's what I'm saying. That's pretty good.
You also got some. You got some downtime too. You could go buy stuff. You do have 63 gold pieces. I mean, and you're in a level 14 settlement. You can sell some stuff. You got the coin that ain't worth nothing. You got the moonstone earrings that are worth 4 gold. The fungi are worth 1 gold apiece. I
got a
got.
spot for fishing here.
I don't know. I'm gonna Google it right now because she's been rolling fishing checks all this time. I'm Googling.
Wait, do we all have 60 gold, or do we have a combined 60?
60 gold combined.
All really got nothing I want to do with the downtime, honestly.
You can go and spend it getting buying stuff and selling stuff. That's a downtime
It
activity.
says you can use your lore knowledge. Your where the fuck? Oh, there, your lore. It says you can use it for incoming.
Yeah, you can work.
But how am I going to use lore on him?
I'm gonna go work the mines in my downtime. I yearn for them. Not good at it, man. I just do it for the love of the game.
There ain't no fishing in Higher Helm, but you can buy fish. They trade with people. So you'd have to buy a fish. Ooh, that's kind of cool. They have these things called Grendel grubs. They're like big, nasty grub bugs. But that's where all the trash goes in the town. So that like the grubs eat it and get rid of all the garbage.
And then they eat the bugs.
Yes, they do. They use the fat to produce candle, soap, and machine lubricant, while the meat can be cooked as a delicacy. Or you could also compact it into a bland ration brick. Yeah, there is no fishing in this little town. There's no fishing holes. You gotta buy fish. So you'd have to buy some ration to get
Or you could eat worms.
fish. Well, she really wants fish, so she could get her special ability. She's gotta have
Worms.
fish.
What's her special ability?
She has to eat the left eye of a fish. Specifically, the left eye of a fish.
Back up when I came here, Mason.
What's it give you though?
Breath control.
I can hold my breath for 25 times longer.
Wow, 25 times? That's a long time. You get you some left eyeballs.
That's such a weird conversation. Alright, are you guys selling this stuff and buying anything in town?
I'm gonna go buy some left eyeballs.
I'd say we sell that treasure we got. What's it called? The moonstone earrings and the fungi. So we sell them, split the money, and
I say for about a gold piece, you could probably buy 20 fish.
By what?
A gold piece, you could buy 20 fish.
20 fish.
That's 20 left eyeballs.
Okay. So, can someone take the stuff they don't want to sell out so then I can just hit the button?
I don't see anything in there I want. So, I
Anyone-
don't use them. And so,
Still
the black coin
formula.
probably gave to Kobold already. So,
1, 2, 3. Anyone else want any of this stuff?
Nope.
Okay. You guys got 70 gold pieces. Woo, 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 woo. Now you all have 14 gold, 1 silver piece each.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's good. That's good money. That's some healing potions. That's... I don't know what else you can buy. I mean, this is a level 14 town. You can go level 14 items.
I need 100 gold to buy what I want. I'm at 18.
What are you trying to buy?
Striking root from my ball.
You have to put a +1 rune on first.
I thought you didn't need that for striking. I thought
You have to
striking
have
was
a-
one of the,
You have to have
I
a...
thought striking was the original one that you didn't.
No,
need. It's
+1
fundamental.
is the first one to get put on. You have to have a +1, then
Then-
striking. Then
No,
you...
I'm pretty sure we
Yes.
looked into that. I thought striking was fun.
I'm telling you right now, there is no striking weapons that do not have a +1 rune on them. So you have to have the +1 to have the striking as it. They're
Yeah.
fundamental, so they don't cost anything, but you have to have a +1 on it first. It's got to be magical.
Pathfinder 2, your striking rune does not require +1 ruins potency rune, but it's common to find them together. You can have a striking weapon without a potency rune, effectively a +0 striking weapon, but the opposite isn't as common or useful. Striking runes increase the number of damage dice the weapon deals, while potency increases the attack to hit.
Oh, so you can. It's just it's not how it usually is done, and that sounds just like
I'm doing it backwards.
Yes,
Because you can get potency at like level 2. I think striking's like a level 4 item or something like
It
that.
is, but that's why I need 100 gold.
well,
But I'm only at 18. No, I'm working.
I'm saving up for a potency.
Could buy healing potions. Could buy blast boots. There's so much stuff. You guys are like, no, we're just good.
A healing potion? Healing potions are crazy expensive.
They're 4 gold.
Yeah, that's 40 silver pieces.
Fucking
Bro,
fella.
that's like almost all my money.
It's like a day's worth of work.
Okay.
I believe in our cleric, dude.
Okay.
How about that?
That's fine. Anyone else buying or anything while in town? If not, we can continue to the next day.
We continue, I believe. I believe we're all saving.
We're all saving. Okay, so you guys heard about
Don't
the
buy butterfish. But
you guys heard about the crabs. You heard about the restaurant where people got food poisoning.
we gotta go straighten out that cloud giant kid.
There's also that. There's a cloud giant that's bugging people.
Let's go deal with the giant.
It's a cloud. It's not a giant. It's a dragon. Cloud dragon.
Oh, I thought you said
I could have swore you said giant.
I could, yeah.
15 gold pieces you can get at Everlight Crystal, guys. Whoever needed light. That way they could always see. Without the light spell. That's always good.
Yeah, but I can cast light spell free.
My heavy armor wearers, you could use 18 gold and get half plate.
I think I looked at half plate and I honestly didn't much want it over my splint.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
that plate's pretty good. I liked my half plate. I
Half
wore it
plate.
for a long time.
Splint and half plate are the same.
Okay, so
Really?
they are, yeah. I think half plate you
Yeah.
get dex in, and splint you don't.
No, you get it in both.
Yeah,
Just
it's
plus
plus
one.
one for both. There's
Oh, y'all!
X.
I forgot about the sports. You guys know about the Basilisk game?
The two different things about that is the item group. Composite for splint and plated for half plate. So if you had armor.
Yeah, I figured out that one. I think one of us is supposed to join their team.
But what's the sport? Do we get to hit someone with a hammer? I'm pretty good at that.
I think so. It's called Basilisk or something. I think you gotta get turned into stone.
No, it's a little weird. I could read it too if you guys want. It's kind of weird. So Basilisk is a competitive sport played with 8 players on a team. They try to score points by placing a head-sized ball into a round goal. It has numerous complications that added to the action, of course. Players all wear special helmets. Whoever holds the scoring ball must deploy an opaque visor and rely on the teammates' words and nudges to navigate to the goal. So the guy with the ball is blind. And the team's got to push him into the goal, right? Meanwhile, a second smaller ball that can only be handled by handheld basket scoops, which looks like a lacrosse thing.
Right.
Not, not as long. It's just a one-handed little scoop thing. Has a ball in it, and anyone struck by the basketless has to freeze in place, unable to move.
It's just like football freeze tag.
Kind of. It's a little weird. But the Ho Dogs clash with their visiting rivals, the Magnamar Fighting Fire Pelts. The hometown team is holding a last-minute tryouts for someone to replace replacement players.
Yeah, because they lost their best player. He got pregnant.
No, he didn't get pregnant. His wife got pregnant.
Maybe. Did it specify?
Yes, it does specify.
He
We
said he
didn't
had
get the
the.
details. So.
That's what he did.
Okay. But that's another thing you got. And the other one is try to talk to the cloud dragon. And
I think we should kill it or talk to it.
Just straighten it out. Discipline it.
Yeah.
Discipline the dragon?
That's what it sounds like. It needs some discipline.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce his name, guys. It's almost a sentence long. I'll identify this, and then one of you guys could try to read that name.
Oh,
Maharsal
Maharsal-
Knas.
Maharsal Knas.
Maharsal Knas. I'm just going to call it Jewel.
Won't know who you're talking
I
about.
called it Kinass.
Knas.
What's your name? My name's Kinass, bitch. The
Marshall
Jewel.
Knas.
Is a curious cloud dragon. By spending a day answering the dragon's endless questions, which is a lore check, society check, will save, or deception check.
I can do every one of them equally well.
A variety of lore skills associated with local culture would be suitable, such as Dwarven lore, High Helm lore, or lore associated with the Dwarven regions, but others might apply.
The caves.
Huh?
I wish to learn of the caves.
Of the caves. So, but the PCs. So this is like a downtime activity. You guys can spend a day just talk to this creature, if you want.
I'm gonna say, come, dragon. Let me tell you of the days of high adventure when I was in the army and I had to do medicine on soldiers after battles. It was very boring.
That's a that's a failure. She gets irritated.
This dragon's probably like, you're like, I don't need you from me.
Yeah, go away.
I don't think you're a real doctor.
Get out of here. You're not a doctor. You're a liar. Where's your medical license?
You're a real doctor.
Oh no! Oh no! I gotta get out of here.
I tried medicine on Devin at Bell. Once I caught him, practically killed him.
Goodness. So that's a failure. So you spend a day failing at this. Anyone else want to spend a whole day talking to a dragon?
What do we got, Rob?
Lore check. If it ties into Dwarven lore.
And
Society.
more undead for the dwarven ancestors.
I'd make it a little bit harder because that's very specific and not.
All right.
Idea.
Fuck! I can't do it with this lore undead.
You guys spend 2 days, 3 days talking to these dragons.
We can start this dragon. He's either gonna torch
I'll
this.
tell him about different
Devin
types of-
succeeded. Devin succeeded.
Oh, okay.
So, what the fuck? Why is there's a natural 1 in there? So, Devin, you succeeded. Goodness gracious. So, Devin, okay, so you guys get 1 reputation point as a minor favor for calming the dragon down.
You said we got 1 rep for that?
Yeah,
What
we have
Um,
4 points.
And she also gives you another secret check.
Check.
Well, another rumor. She'll tell you about Diomar's drop. According to the legend, a dwarf named Diarmar climbed down this waterfall a millennia ago to win a blacksmith's hand in marriage. Nobody has replicated the climb since, though reckless athletes try and often fall, suffering considerable injury or death. She'll tell you where.
I want to go do that.
Well, because of the Dwarven culture, like if no one's been able to do it, if you can do it, it'll give you some reputation for being able to climb down and make it back up.
They climb down what? Where?
Daramo's drop. It's a little check thing. Someone says, "I'm gonna go do this," and then they make some checks, and we see if they can climb down.
Or if you die.
That sounds like an athletics check. And I'm good at that.
Rogva, climb.
She'll also let you know that there's some Knights of Lastwall here in town. And
They fight undead.
they are looking for some people.
Oh no, demons. They fight demons.
Incorrect. They fight undead.
I thought it was demons.
You're thinking of the World Wound. These guys fight in the Land of the Dead, where the Lich guy is.
Yeah, I like those guys.
They're looking for some language people.
Language people?
Yeah, they're not well liked in town, so they're looking for some people to help.
I'll go be their middleman.
What language are they looking for? Dwarven?
Dwarvish, yeah,
I speak that fluently.
Me too.
probably. So are we dividing up? I thought Rag was gonna go climb.
Fuck climbing. I gotta go help my undead slayers.
Okay. Okay, by spending a day with the Knights, a PC can attempt a DC 15 skill check to assist them. A medicine check to help hold wounds. Diplomacy check to combat the Dwarven prejudice. Performance check to spread the word of the Knights, deeds, or similar effects. And that's it. Can you do any of those, Zach?
I didn't catch that. What'd you say?
Medicine,
Can I go
diplomacy, or
climbing?
performance. You can go climbing if you want.
I can do none of those. Yeah, I'll go rock climbing. Holy fuck.
I'm telling you, he's not a real doctor.
I'm giving you a hero point so you could use on this medicine check because it is crazy. Come on.
I walk into their medicine tent and pull out my saw and say, let's get started.
I gave you a hero point to re-roll this because there's no way that you fail off. And you got to succeed one. Come on. Come on.
I got my saw and I'm ready to
Step into my operating.
I gave you a hero point specifically for this check. Roll it. I want it. You can't.
He's saving it.
You can't. Thank you. Thank you.
You know, I'm up by 20 above the last roll.
Okay, so that is a success. So you help these guys heal up.
And I didn't have to amputate anybody?
No, you didn't have to amputate anybody. They have old wounds.
Homer, man, he really wanted to
The whole
amputate.
time I'm working on these guys, I'm telling them stories of the battlefield where I seen amputee legs and arms piled 6 feet high from the battles of the Orc and Goblin Wars.
Oh, the Goblin Blood Wars is what you should call them.
Call them what you want.
Okay. Since you guys are spending the day climbing and doing the nights, are you guys dividing up which way you guys go? Like, is Happy going to go do the nights too?
Me and Hammer are going climbing.
Are going where?
I went
Climbing.
Okay, that is a success on the first check. Rag, are you guys racing? You guys want to do it in tandem to see who makes it the furthest?
Dude, I can get to the bottom.
I'll get to the bottom before you will.
Ah!
Okay, let me see here.
Ow.
Okay. If a PC falls, they tumble into the water below, taking 5 damage for each of the checks they haven't succeeded completed. Okay, so you only fall if you critically fail.
All right.
Okay, so you didn't move the first step. So now this is round 2. So he's winning right now.
Initiative the same. Go ahead and go again, Urine.
Oh,
That is a critical fail.
that's a crit. No.
It's a DC 20, so it's a critical
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I get a bonus.
For what?
I'm
Lower
wrong.
cave, he's climbing.
So is it +2?
I don't actually think I get a bonus.
I don't think I get a bonus. I'm just lying. I don't fall.
I got terrain expertise. What's this?
He's like, ooh, wait, maybe I do.
No, that's for survival checks. I don't get no bonuses for this.
Does Rock Door give you a bonus to climbing? I don't think so.
No. I just can't be knocked over real easy.
Okay, so you fall. Ah! Zach can't even get past the first. He's still on the
It's
top.
DC 20. What do you
No,
want
the
me to
first
do?
one's DC 16. You haven't even started the climb yet.
Alright.
So you take 5 points of damage for each consecutive check. So DC 24, so you failed 4 of them. So you take 20 points of damage and splash into the water as people are just standing here, right? They all just kind of watch, and people do this sometimes.
The funny thing is
I want to
Rags
join in.
Rag's been sitting there saying, I'm gonna go. And
Yeah, Rags was like, I'm gonna climb, guys. No, not yet. I'm gonna wait. Okay.
So does that mean he failed since he touched the water?
Yeah, he failed.
Dude, ow.
Can I try?
So now I'm just belly flop down there with him. Son of a bitch!
I'm riding in the water like, oh, this hurts so much.
I just can't resist it from the top rope.
So you take 25 points of damage.
As I belly flop on top of him, and I go unconscious.
But there are bystanders that pull you and give you 1 hit point after you fall.
I mean, fine, man.
Fuck, I missed you.
So,
I see why you were so hesitant.
okay, Debbie, you still trying to climb. You didn't fall yet. You just haven't started. That's a success. That's 1. Now the DC is 20. 20. That's a critical success. So now the DC jumps up to 24. It's not a success, but it's not a failure. Or a critical fail. So you're still on the wall. So far, you're winning the race among your beers.
Oh shit.
So 5. You take 10 points of damage at the bottom there. Let me see here. If it succeeds, 3. 1, 2. You only got 2. So you guys got no points, but you guys have.
Does the critical give me 2?
No, because you have to make each check. There is no critical.
I gotcha.
It's only a critical fail if you fall off. It's like making a climb check, pretty much. So you guys are all in the water at the bottom. Rag looks fucked. He's all fucked up. His nose is all broke. You guys spent a day in town. Doc went and healed some old night wounds. Everyone else fell off a cliff.
I wanted to be added. I jumped off the cliff.
You didn't even make the first check.
Exactly.
my doctor in.
I just saw that my buddy fell off the cliff, and I was like, well, Mama always said you should go with him. So I jumped off the bridge.
Happy, what are you doing? Girl, are you hanging out with the knights or trying to climb this cliff? I can't hear her if she's talking.
What are you gonna roll to climb?
Athletics. That is not a crit fail. try to climb down the ones when. Mm-mm. Oh, Doc, you come to go heal the people that fell off the cliff.
I come to heal people that fell off the cliff, but the first two could not heal Morgrim and them. They're just beyond my healing expertise. But I did heal
The guy that dove off. The guy that just ran a cannonball jump.
the guy that did the cannonball. He braced for the fall. He didn't do as much damage. I don't think them guys are. They're
Oh, I butchered myself in that belly flop.
Are you guys gonna spend the day like healing? Like just let him doctor you guys all day and start fresh tomorrow? Okay, you guys wake up the next morning. What are you guys doing? You doing the climb again?
I'll use all my healing spells, all that stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty hard check.
No, it ain't. You can do it.
24 is pretty high.
I'm gonna push you towards the edge.
You gotta
Come on,
believe
do
in
it.
yourself. It all starts with the first check.
Just walk off.
That's a success. You started off good. Are you guys all doing it again, like racing? Rag?
I'm standing down at the bottom cheering them. Do it. Do it.
Rag?
Yeah, I'll go again. We're racing. One of us will win this.
So, the one that makes it the furthest climbing down
Wins.
wins. So, we're not going by who makes it to the water first. Whoever climbs down.
Because I won that.
I understand the concept. I thought we just had to get to the bottom as quick as possible. So I
Okay.
let urine go, and then I belly flop because there's no way you could do the distance of gravity.
But I did.
Alright.
But you didn't. But you
Alright.
didn't.
Alright, Rag. Your
I
check.
got down there faster.
I guess that is true if we're going by timing. Okay. Let's say,
Mag,
but I was definitely down there before you.
Mag and Red. Rag.
Son of a bitch!
You start off so rough. You're like, I don't know.
He really does not want to climb this.
Okay, that's a success. Let me set the DC. That way it'll tell us if you crit fail and stuff. Okay. Next check. Rag, you're on 16. Everyone else is on 20. Success. Yeah, very good. Oh, it's
I'm gonna wait for one of them to fall again. I'm gonna fucking belly flop. I'm calling it.
Ooh, that's critical fail. Dag. You slip. So Mag made the first one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You take 20 points of damage, Mag.
Can we try to grab a ledge?
No, it just says if a PC falls,
Okay.
they tumble into the water below.
This is like a little
Mini game.
yeah.
Hey,
I'm
I'm gonna cast a spell. Know the way. I'm gonna see if I can't find a way to tell Happy how to climb that properly.
I belly flop. I fucking knew it. I know it.
Beat it to the water.
Zach,
I got down here faster.
Rag, you didn't even start climbing. You didn't even grab the wall.
I just fucking belly flop. He's not, I don't think Rag fully understands what he's supposed to be doing. I
Hey,
think he's sitting up there with the stopwatch like, it took him 15 seconds to fall. He's gonna take me 4.
Okay,
hey,
so
you definitely look like you fell faster that time. I think your
just put your wounds to 22 because you take 25 and then people will come out and grab you and resuscitate you. Alright, that was a success. So you made it the furthest down the wall, Phil. You going for check
Can I
number
throw
4?
something at him?
What?
I don't want him to win.
He is winning. He's made it the furthest already. He's done 3 checks.
Because I already won. I beat you after my first round. Son, what are you saying?
I mean, first, you see, that's what's bothering me.
Are you trying for the 4th check?
I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Okay, let me type
Go
this
back?
in. Okay, let's see the roll.
Ooh, no good.
Woo! So you only failed 2, so you take 10 points, Urine. And you guys gain a reputation point for making it past the 3 checks. by the way, it is impossible for the first level person to do the whole check because it goes to DC 30 after the third check.
You gotta be.
So
like,
it's
high level or like legendary.
Yeah, so it's like 16, 20, 24, 30, 35. It says virtually impossible. I mean, 2 natural 20s and you would have done it.
That'd be crazy.
But you do fall, but you guys completed it and got the point for doing the climb. Everyone but Rag. Everyone just calls Rag the belly boy. That's his new nickname.
Because he just jumps off.
He just leaps off and he does not know.
Like we're walking down the street the next day, you see little kids with T-shirts with him on there.
No, they're running. When they see him, they pull their shirts up and rub their bellies, and they all just jump on the ground with their stomachs.
Yeah,
Just-
you know what I'm saying? My belly, sir.
You know, I just want to say, at least you've heard of me.
Right.
Who's the one being talked about to Captain right now?
It's not a good talk
You guys
about.
are.
I'll say when they're like,
I
yeah,
never
we
said it was good. I never said it was good.
there's no such thing as a
But you've
bad
heard of it.
reputation, man.
Yeah, but you've heard of me.
But you heard of me, yeah. You embrace it. I'm belly boy.
I'll wear one of them t-shirts.
So you guys need one more success with the knights to complete their reputation point. Does someone want to go hang out with the knights instead of climbing?
I'd rather hang out with the knights.
I'm no good with the night.
Okay. So you want me to give you the list of the stuff again?
Yeah, I think religion was on there.
It's 15 medicine, diplomacy,
religion was on there?
society, and performance.
Oh, no religion, huh?
And they also need a tutor. I think that's another thing here. The fall, last fall, the rise of the Wizard time, and the collaboration with the.
Yeah, I can speak some Dwarven. I know I can speak Dwarven.
Okay, the languages they need is Chithian, Elven, Hawlet, Jotun, Necrol, Orcish are in high demand. Lower demand. Hey! Stop singing. I'm trying to talk.
Why can you hear me?
Because you're on Discord?
No, my mic is muted.
I don't think your mic is attached. I think you're using your headphone mic.
My headsets don't have a mic. What the fuck?
Well, we can hear you perfectly clear.
We're always listening.
Something isn't right.
Yeah, I don't think your Discord's going through
You're
your
always listening.
mic. So the languages they
Weird.
are in low demand are the Empyrean, Gnomish, Goblin, Petran, Sagroth, or Viserion.
I can't speak any of the language you named off, so
And does anyone have those? Elven?
I have Elven Undercommon.
Okay, what's your diplomacy, intimidation, or society look like?
Terrible.
Okay. Anyone got Gnomish?
I have +1, +1, and +1.
We got a gnome in the party. She could probably do the gnomish part. She's got good diplomacy-ish. $17, that's a success. A PC that tutors. Ooh. It takes about 3 days, though, of doing this. But so I guess you could do the climb, when everyone else is climbing. You've been tutoring.
They,
use intimidation and tell them people they don't need to learn that. They need to learn my language.
What language you got?
Dwarven and common.
You can't do any of these. Why'd you roll? You can't do shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Intimidating them to hire me. See, I rolled 19 on my intimidation to hire me.
We don't need Dwarvish or Common. We all speak Common, you ding dong.
I speak a different kind of common.
That's probably true, but we don't need
I
yours.
speak medical common. That's
Medical.
really difficult. And I'll give you a prescription pad so you can write your own prescriptions. How about that?
Whoa. Sir,
Hey,
you're
I'm
under
kidding.
arrest. We're part of the pharmaceutical undercover branch.
You gotta prove I was gonna do that. I didn't do one.
We have you on recording.
There's no such thing as recording that.
I'll give you a prescription book. I'll give you a prescription book. We have pet parrots in here.
Just would you say the words over and over again?
No, that's our pet parrots. We have 6 pet parrots always recording.
I don't trust the parrots, man. They could have been rigged. They could be pre-recorded.
Pre-recorded parrots. You guys get a point for Happy teaching them Gnomish. So.
Can we,
Point for teaching them.
if later on we
Dwarvish.
teach them more languages, do we get more points?
Yeah, I taught them Common and Dwarvish.
I
Point
speak
I got.
Krill.
They have comment already though.
That's because I taught it to them.
You speak
Oh.
what, Z?
Necril.
You speak Necrol? That's a high one. You can make a diplomacy, intimidation, society check to try to teach them the language.
You said intimidation?
Yeah, that's part of it. You're one of the
Oh.
mean teachers with a ruler.
Intimidation's my highest one, and it's only +2.
Ugh.
Could I even
good.
attempt this?
It's I don't
It's a DC 15, right?
know. It's earned income. So I don't know what earned income is. Earn income. DC
Nah, I
15.
Necril is the language of the undead. Okay, here's more undead.
No, it is Necrol. It's specifically using earn income. So it's a DC 15. I could.
If it's not swinging his maul, Rogvod just sucks.
Yeah, so you guys just get 1 point. Hanging out with the knights. Paul, you doing medicine checks with the knights again?
Try it, yeah.
Okay. That's a success. Oh, that was a diplomacy check, Dev. My bad. Diplomacy is a part of here, which is a success, which gives you guys a point there. You guys have a point. Nice.
So we just got 2 more points.
2 more points, yeah. You also get a scroll of disrupting weapon from Sir Asker. Make sure you keep that name somewhere.
Disrupting weapon?
Yep.
It's good for fighting undead things.
Yes, it is. Sir Asker.
Asker what?
Yeah, AUSKUR.
You are.
Yeah, you guys want.
Nice.
You guys got
It's
some
for- What are these guys?
Knights of Last Wall. Okay, it is almost 10 o'clock. Do you guys want to stop here? Or do you guys want to keep on going?
I don't mind either way.
Up to the party.
Hey, we've been at it for about 5 hours.
5 hours.
About 5 hours.
It's only been about three.
I'd say we call it here and be ready for next week.
Next week, yeah. We will doing this one again next week. And then the following week, we'll do Rise of the Rune Lords. Okay, guys? I'm going to do Rise of the Rune Lords once a month so I can try to keep up on the conversion. Yep. So this Twitch VOD will go on YouTube. I will probably export it tomorrow. And it takes about a day for it to be uploaded onto YouTube. So it'll probably be up Monday.
I'm gonna watch it and see how good I am.
Okay. So thank you all for playing. I hope you're enjoying this little questy here. It's kind of like a free roam quest in town. You guys are doing all right. Good job falling off the wall, Rag.
I think you mean diving.
Sure.
Down there in record time. No one can fall as fast as Ragvar.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next one.